Hello and welcome to the Killstream. I am your host, Ethan Ralph, the owner and the editor-in-chief of the RalphReport.com. Let me see if I can make the image go away. I think we're all on camera here. Dick, how does it sound, sir?
I'm crossing my fingers. We're all being very respectable tonight. I've given up drinking every night Ralph has been here, and tonight we're all keeping it very under control. No, officer, I haven't had anything to drink tonight.
We're here in the Dick Show studios with Jesse Lee Peterson. You've been on the show, I don't know, 2 or 3 times at this point.
Absolutely.
I'm not used to doing shows on camera, but you are. What would be the advice you would give to me right now?
Just relax and have fun.
Relax and have
Don't
fun.
even pay attention to being on.
Don't even worry about
Right.
being on camera. Just
Absolutely.
forget that it's even there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
pretty good advice. What have you been doing lately, sir?
Well, lots of counseling and lots of radio shows and dealing with the riots and the Chinese virus and yelling at people.
Now, LA, we're here in Los Angeles. I don't live here normally. You do.
Yeah.
We followed the riots. We were big on that coverage a couple weeks ago. We did, I don't even know how many hours of riot coverage. One of the places that was hit was here in Los Angeles itself. What do you think of Mayor Garcetti and the response to the riots?
I think that they have proven, or they are proven, that they don't care about the people. It's about control. And they want Donald Trump out of the White House. So they're willing to starve the people out, burn them out, Chinese virus them out, in order to blame it on Trump. So it's just Democrat-controlled state, and I'm not surprised to see what happened. And it's not over yet. By the time in November, this is going to look like lightweight by the time
You think it's
November
going to get
comes.
worse?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Already the governor of California telling the people, oh, you have to wear your mask outside now. And so it's going to get worse before it get better.
They're pretty militant about the masks here, too.
Yeah.
Because I took mine off. I was, long story, but I was mad. I went to this grocery store. The line was so long. I was like, whatever. So I got mad, just took my mask off. And I was walking out. She's like, yeah, you better be walking out without that mask on. I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, I am walking. You see me leaving, it didn't need to be said. But
yeah, I went into the store and I didn't put one on. And I was waiting for them to say something. And I was going to say, Black Lives Matter. But they didn't say anything.
Now, we also have Hake here as well.
With the good hair.
Oh, my God. It's, mine has never looked that good in the history of my life. But, yeah, go ahead, Hake. Introduce yourself, sir.
I'm James Hake, and I'm host of the Hake Report, and I'm here with Jesse Lee Peterson. And it's nice to be back in the studio with Dick Masterson and the Ralph Report. Appreciate it.
Oh, yes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
This is like the Top Gun crew. You guys are all so damn good looking. I've never felt fatter and uglier in the whole quarantine than I do right now in this slumpy chair.
Oh. Now,
I really appreciate you guys having us on.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
We
thank
really appreciate you coming here now.
How did Dick get the name Dick?
Oh. My real name is Huge Asshole. And they wouldn't put that on a book, so.
So I was asking James on the way over,
Yeah.
how did Dick get the name of Dick Gregory?
Masterson.
Master.
Gregory.
How did you get that name?
I wrote a book, Men Are Better Than Women, long time ago. I wrote it on the internet, and I just picked that. I think my friend in high school gave me that name as like a stupid joke. Like this was our pretend name. If we ever got caught doing anything,
Right.
we were going to call ourselves that. And I used it because I thought there's no way anybody could take this seriously with this preposterous name. But I was wrong. I have been proven wrong over and over
after seeing
again.
the pictures up there, I understand why.
Oh.
You know what? We
Wow.
cleaned this place out for you. I took out all the dildos I could find, and now I'm still seeing that some exist. Like, shit!
There's a bra
We
right
churched this
behind you.
place up for you, but we didn't do a very good job, like usual.
No, it's fine.
That was my girlfriend's birthday present to me. Can you believe that?
Really?
Yeah, she had that commissioned.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Also, let's see. Somebody said Hake is low. We'll mess with that here in a
I'll
minute.
turn him up.
Okay, we'll do that here in a minute. Let me read through some of these. Gator, can you hear us, by the way? Uh-oh.
Yep.
Gator, what's up, sir? How you doing? This is a Killstream co-host, Gator, joining us through Discord. We're going to take callers. Throw out the link. We want callers. Also, Tazaryak is trying to figure out how to work Discord, Gator. I don't know if you can help the man or
Yeah, DM me his account name and I'll
well,
try to
he
help him
just
out.
joined. Check the mod log, and you can. It's Tazaryak, I think, is his name on there. Yeah, Tazaryak. Well, I shouldn't read the number, maybe, but whatever. 5021. Look him up, I guess.
Yeah, I'll double check.
Okay. We'll take callers as well. I'll try to read these super chats. It's a little bit different when you're on camera, I've noticed. Tuesday with the Diamond. Shout out to her. Gator, the aforementioned Gator with the host. Lord Xenu WT Law says, let's fucking go. Oh, expletive there. We usually don't curse, of course, on the Killstream, but
yeah, we'll make an exception for you, Jesse.
That's right.
So you can cut loose.
Thank you.
Yes. Mike Hancho celebrating a 6-month sub streak. Flamenco with 115 viewers hosting. Shout out to Flamenco. I saw him playing through Last of Us 2, which comes out, I guess, tomorrow officially. I don't even know how he got the copy. Maybe one of those famed review copies that we talk about here on the Killstream. I wasn't sure how he was playing it early, but basically, there's a famous tranny sex scene, I think, that's making the rounds.
Oh, so that's real?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's real.
Well.
Yeah. Anime titties? No, that's too much for Sony, but transgender hardcore sex scene, too, is okay. What do you think about that transgendered sex scene in a major video game release, Jesse?
Amazing. I haven't seen it yet, but it's all amazing.
Certainly is amazing. I have to agree.
So I gotta ask, are you afraid walking around now as a white guy?
Not really. Well, I don't know. I mean,
Depends on the
I'm
neighborhood.
from Memphis, Tennessee, so I've had a healthy fear walking around certain neighborhoods just growing up. I mean, what,
Right.
Like I saw this one dude. Some of these white people walking through these crowds of black rioters and looters, and then they end up getting stomped out or robbed. That's not really surprising to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it wasn't surprising to you, was it? Like if you walk in, some of these white people are silly, walking in the middle of all this, thinking that they won't be touched eventually.
I know. I'm always surprised when I see white people in the hood.
Yeah,
walking around and not afraid,
and not being aware of what's going on,
attracting attention, talking way too loud.
Yeah.
Oh man, shut the fuck
keep your
up.
Head down, dude.
Yeah. So what do you think about white people kissing the blacks' feet and washing their feet and kneeling to them? When you see that, what goes through your mind?
We regularly showed some of that. Did you see the clip? I guess it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, where they had the neighborhood. The white people from the neighborhood were apologizing to their black neighbors.
I saw that
for all these years of.
But when you see it, what goes through your mind?
It's disgust. I mean,
is it helping? Is that what black people want? Their feet washed more? Is that what they're complaining about?
It's making them worse. It really is. It's not helping at all. I really feel for the black because the more that they can make the white people do, the worse the blacks get. It's gonna get worse.
Now,
They've taken something that's supposed to be kind of like a religious thing, and they've turned it into a secular thing.
I don't. What's religious about it?
About washing the. Well, it was supposed to be. Jesus washed the feet of his apostles, right?
Right, but they were.
Yeah, why are they washing some random black?
They should have had the blacks washing their feet.
That's how we used to have it set up.
Yeah.
But, no.
They had it the wrong way. Jesus was a Jew, right?
Yeah.
And he washed the feet of others.
Yeah.
But the blacks didn't wash the white feet.
You think that would help?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Should we make an appointment?
Yeah. They have it backwards.
How do you think it's going to get worse? Because the black employment's cratered, right? Gone. It was always hanging in there by a thread, and now it's obliterated thanks to the virus or thanks to the government.
It's going to get worse because the whites are catering to the blacks. They're trying to appease them, and whenever you try to appease someone rather than being honest with them and standing up to them, you bring out the worst of them. And so by the whites caving in, they've been doing this for 30 years, longer. And by the whites caving in like that, they're bringing out the worst in the blacks. They're making them hate them even more so.
Yeah.
Because people hate weakness. And so the whites are acting very weak by appeasing them. So it's gonna get worse. It's just gonna bring out the worst.
So what's your solution? Like if you to address the black community or whatever this issue, race relations in the country, if Jesse Lee Peterson was put in charge of, solving that problem, quote unquote problem.
I would tell them that it has nothing to do with racism or sexism and all. The ism is the blacks are immoral. They're angry. They don't have good parents. Their fathers are not around, so they're angry, and their leaders have told them that it's the white man that is racist. They're being used, and so it's just I will let them know that's not true. And if white people were to stand up and say, "Look, I'm not your enemy. It's your problem. It's your daddy and your mama's problem, not mine. It has nothing to do with that," then I think they will start to back down. But if you give them what they want, thinking they're going to like you, they're going to only hate you even more so.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of
when
like
women
it's
beat
like
men.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
You know
it's
how
like, yeah,
you've been
you
beat
give
by
in,
your
you
wife,
give in,
right?
you give in. No, I have not.
Oh,
No,
you-
no.
You know how your wife smack you, and she noticed you're not going to do anything about it. Oh, honey.
Yeah.
So she'll smack you again. It's like
Well,
that with the blacks
you
and
start
the whites.
despising the person because you're just like, why aren't they standing up?
Right,
Like, yo,
yeah.
this
Absolutely.
pussy bitch, why aren't they standing up?
That's
Like,
right, and
you
that's
sick-
what's
You
happening
make me
right now.
sick. You're disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. The mindset.
Yeah, so that's what's happening. They hate the
Yeah.
whites because they're weak.
All right, let's keep going. Shout out to my ex-wife, by the way. All right. Tuesday says, take those sunglasses off. You're indoors. All right, I'll take them off, but I might put them back on. We'll see. Kyler SC says, this feels like the Killstream 2.0. I guess that's kind of what
We're
it
gonna
is
play some
here.
Frasier music to take us out on the way out.
Max Hall says, where can I get JLP's shirt? It says White History Month on it right here.
Yeah.
Doesn't July just feel white? Jesse Lee
July
Peterson.
just feels white.
Feels it.
Summertime, vacation time, relaxation,
July
beautiful.
Screams white.
4th of July.
Margaritaville.
Yeah, just white. And so we started White History Month 2 years ago. Next month is our 3rd year we're going to be celebrating. And they can go to rebuildingtheman.com/store. rebuildingtheman.com/store get the shirts.
By the way, they should do it now
getting one
because it's
right
not
now.
July yet. You want to
Right.
get it before.
Yeah, you order it now so you have it
June
in
18th,
time.
so you can have it on time.
So you guys have to celebrate White History Month with us.
Oh, we celebrate all the time on the Killstream
Yeah.
White History. Yeah, we're
That's
famous
right.
for celebrating White History.
It's amazing you can have
Killstream.
Black history, gay history. This whole month of June is homosexual month. Did you know that?
I did know that. Yeah,
You know that?
I think they call it Gay Pride Month or something like
But
that.
they're
No,
like
they call it homosexual month. That's pretty
Homosexual
sure.
month?
yeah. And they're
That has a
teaching-
better ring to it, actually.
They're teaching it in the schools. They're celebrating.
Yeah.
They have Daddy's Month, Mama. Well, not quite Daddy's Month. One day for Dad. All kind of month. Mexican month, but no white month. And white people built America. If it wasn't for whites, there would be no America. And you cannot celebrate your own month.
If
Isn't
I
that,
know
like,
white people
amazing?
like I do, I think they'd have wanted December to be White History Month.
Yeah,
Just
we
rolling
want
into Christmas.
We
Yeah.
want Christmas for sure.
I thought that was Jewish month. Isn't that like Jesus Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
that's
why we
Jesus
picked
Day.
July. July just feels white.
I would have to agree with that, Jesse.
Yeah.
It just
Have you ever thought
does.
about that?
Not really,
4th
no.
of
But now I think
July.
you're right. Yeah, just you mentioned it. 4th of July, our nation's birthday.
Yeah.
White people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
America.
So that's why I chose 4th of
That's
July.
not true.
Yeah, 4th of July.
what?
We should
I
have
said
that.
true.
Yeah.
True. By the way, is Hake still low? Do you want to try to turn Hake up?
Sure.
Testing,
Uh,
testing.
Okay, we'll turn him up just a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
By the way, I went to the store and the White History Month T-shirt. It's saying that says we couldn't find the page you were looking for. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if
Oh,
it's
somebody
over
said
or
they-
what.
I'm looking at your chat and it says they removed the White History Month from Teespring. Let me see.
Oh.
Oh no!
wow.
No,
That's what it looks
no!
like, yeah.
While we were on the air?
I tried to get it.
Wow. I thought all
Are
the
you
companies were
serious?
supporting black businesses now.
Wow.
But they are hamstringing
Trying
a
to
black
hurt a black
businessman.
entrepreneur live on air?
I know. Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
We
I,
gotta
for
let
one,
him
am
know.
disgusted.
Yeah. Is that true?
Let me check.
Okay, we're double checking, ladies and gentlemen. My fucking watch is just I don't even know what the fuck they're saying right now.
They might be doing that because they're taking away everything else white.
All the statues.
monuments. And
Yeah.
everything.
They're not even directing it at the whatever
Yeah.
white ones. They're taking them all down
All
now.
down, yeah.
They went to Washington. They went to abolitionists. They're taking those down, defacing them.
And put it up. Black Lives Matter. Did you see in D.C. where they named the street Black Lives Matter Street?
Yeah, right in front of the White House.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue,
I
though,
know.
does it?
Not at all. It's amazing.
All right, I'm trying to get.
Well, we're
It looks,
checking.
like, it looks like it's been taken down. Yeah.
No
Unbelievable.
No.
Unbelievable.
It sure is.
While we're on air, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Like as far as we know, or at
Yeah,
least
as far
around.
as I know, I hadn't been checking, but yeah,
But
it
you
is,
guys
it
have
is
wa-
down.
Wow.
Amazing.
You're gonna have to
Well,
make them
I'll have
yourself.
to see.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you'll make more money that way anyway. Might
Yeah,
as well.
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say, just print some out. I
One-
have a feeling they're gonna be even more popular now.
Yeah.
The ones that Teespring doesn't want you to have.
That's amazing. I didn't know they took it down. Is that the
Yeah,
only
me
one?
neither. That's the only one I see so far. Yeah,
Uh,
and I noticed.
All right, we'll see. We'll definitely promote it when you guys get a link up, though. Whether it's tonight or whenever you get a new link up, we'll definitely promote that.
all right.
Let's see. Jack Dark says, you guys look sharp with the salute. Salute you as well, sir. Philip J33 says, UAW equals 8:46 of silence tomorrow at work. Thoughts? Talking about the United Auto Workers? That's the only UAW I know.
They're gonna have the
Um,
8-minute silence thing for.
What do
George
you think
Floyd.
about the George Floyd thing, Jesse? I haven't talked to you about it.
When I saw it and I saw the cop with the knee on his neck,
Right.
I thought, well, if I was there, I would say, hey, sir, I think you need to get off the neck by now.
Calm down a
But
little.
right,
Yeah.
but other than that, I blame George Floyd because had he not resisted arrest, then he would not have been in that situation. And the blacks have been trained to resist arrest, so they're really bringing
do you
this
mean by
stuff
that?
upon them. They've been told by the so-called black leadership and in their homes that when you're stopped by the cop, they're gonna kill you because you're white. And so don't trust them. They hate you.
You do
And
get a lot of
so-
that, where you see these celebrities and they say, "Oh, these black children have to live in fear every single
Right.
day, and they might get killed by a cop." And even if you think it's a serious problem,
But it's not a
police.
serious
But
problem.
I'm saying, even if you think it is, that type of level of fear, just statistically, is irresponsible. Is just not even
Yeah.
close to true, right?
And
Even
can
if
you
thought it was a
imagine-
problem.
Can you imagine teaching your child to
Yeah,
act that way that the
to live
cops hate
life
you?
afraid.
Yeah,
like, I don't
because when
know.
I was growing up, we were taught that the police is our friend. They were
Yeah.
like out there for us. We were never taught to overreact to them and to hate them. And so these people are being taught that growing up. And now when they are stopped, they automatically start overreacting. And the cops, their lives are on the line as well. And they don't know what you're going to do. So I really blame the people, not the cops.
Now, what do you think about the idea that the cops are being asked to do too much, maybe with like the war on drugs and stuff like that? That the cops are being, asked to have too broad of a role.
And now they're going to be social workers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like how
Yeah.
this is not
It's
going to work,
ridiculous.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, it's too much. But I don't blame the cop though. I blame the people that teaching the blacks to act that way with the cop. If they didn't do that, you would not see this stuff happening. But if you notice, they're not blaming the blacks; they're blaming the cops. There's no blames on the black. The one down in Georgia with what was that guy name?
Rayshard.
Rayshard.
Yeah.
Brooks.
Oh, Bibble. Hello.
Yeah.
sir.
So we are looking at Rayshard. He's like resisting arrest, fighting with the cops, take the gun away, and yet the cop is blamed for the outcome. It's mind blowing.
People will treat the police unlike any other person they run into. They
Yeah.
will give them lip like you have never seen an attitude that a normal person would. You would never expect a normal person to take that.
Yeah. But they're trained to do that.
Yeah.
And in their homes, they're trained. Oh, I'm so scared for my baby. I don't want my baby go outside. I'm afraid the cop's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Are
It's
you
like
familiar with
you've been
the?
setting them up to do that?
There's an activist. He was an anti-cop activist. I don't know how you want to phrase it. A long time ago, and he went through police training. And when he was done, he said, "I changed my mind. Listen to the cops. Do whatever they tell you to do."
I'm not familiar with that, but I understand it.
Yeah, he was a
You
black
should.
guy. It happened a long time ago, and then he totally changed his mind. He said, "No, you just do what they say."
It's just common sense. You do what they say. If they do wrong, there are ways to deal with it. Go to
Later,
court or something. Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
through hiring a lawyer,
Right.
and suing them and getting rich, not your family getting rich after you're dead in
That's
the
right.
ground.
And most of the blacks who are,
Fuck.
I know.
most of the blacks who are killed by the cops have criminal records. They're not even decent
Well, yeah,
people.
I mean, you saw it. Look, I just tweeted this out. I have to pull it up on my phone because Well, I guess I could. Well, I'll do that in a second. But let me pull it up on my phone. Rayshard, was it Rayshard Davis? Is that his name? Brooks. Okay.
Felony child endangerment.
Yeah, this guy. Hold on. Let me pull up his
big
record.
list of felonies.
Cruelty to children.
Multiple DUIs.
He faced going back to prison. You know, if he got arrested for having a DUI,
Right.
which he was
on
gonna have, that was gonna
right.
happen, guaranteed. He was going back to prison. And look, just go back to prison. Now you're fucking dead. Like,
That's
I'm
right.
sure.
He did.
Looking back, if he had the time to, hindsight being 2020,
He was like, what
he
the?
probably would have reconsidered that. I think.
Yeah.
And then the guy in the first guy, what's his name? The one with the neck, the foot on the neck.
Oh,
George
Floyd.
George
yeah.
Floyd.
George, did you
Saint-
hear? He was
Saint
calling
Floyd.
for mama.
Yeah,
he was like,
was.
mama,
Oh,
mama.
what did
He
you?
wasn't calling for daddy. He wasn't calling for God.
That's your problem. He's used his
In his
dying
final
breath.
moments, he was trying to forgive his mother. That's all he was cared about.
He was calling for mama.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
Mama, I'm sorry.
And then Al Sharpton said that mama reached down and
Oh,
brought him
son.
up. I'm like, no, this guy was looking down at mama.
No.
So mama,
Oh no, Jesse.
mama reached up.
Jesse.
If you notice, he was looking
Jesse,
down,
no.
right?
Yeah, he was.
He was looking down. I mean, he actually was looking down, but I mean, but it's because the cop's knee was in his fucking neck. But yeah.
He was like, mama, mama. And mama reached up and brought him in.
Oh no! Oh.
That's amazing.
This is amazing. All right, let's go ahead and
grown
put that X
man
tag
asking
on.
for mama.
A grown man crack. Yeah,
mama.
that's true. If
Well, it was his dying breath.
What would
I
your
mean,
dying
yeah.
breath be? It wouldn't,
It
wouldn't
ain't
be
gonna
mama.
I hope it's. I'm close.
Clear my browser history, please. Tell my girlfriend to clear my browser history.
Would you cry for mama?
I don't know.
Can you see hate crying for mama?
No, Hake's gonna be serene. No cries whatsoever. He's
He'll
gonna
be
be ready
like-
to meet the Lord.
Take it like
That's
a
what I
man.
He'd be
think.
like, whatever.
Yeah.
Take that knee on the neck.
Oh, all right.
I couldn't believe the guy would cry for mama.
I want to be.
Great guy.
I want to be coming and going at the same time. That's my goal, and that's how I'm gonna try to finish it
mama
off.
when you're dying, you know you have
I
problems.
want to go out the same way I came in, Jesse. That's what I want to do.
Evidently.
Yeah, jump in the pussy. That's right. All right, let's see. Philip J33. I already read that one. Dark Side of the Bear. What says? Watching my White History Month shirt too. Wait, wearing my White History Month shirt.
Oh, right
too,
on.
Jesse.
Nice.
Well, you won't get it from Teespring now,
I
though.
know.
That's the breaking news, I guess, out of the program.
Yeah.
Teespring. Teespring cruelly slapping a black entrepreneur in the face. Imagine doing this with all this racial tension in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm going to ask them
God.
tomorrow. I thought Black Lives Matter.
That's what I thought.
Maybe they don't know I'm black.
Maybe
Yeah.
not.
We got to let them know. Send them a picture.
You got Floyded
no.
live on air. You got George Floyded by Teespring.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yes.
Cantillion says amazing.
Amazing.
Innsmouth Look says let's expletive deleted go. Dan Bigfoot says sunglasses indoors. You look like a blind guy. Yeah, fuck you. Sigma
You look a
Zero-
little too much like Tom Likas,
Yes.
actually. I wasn't going to say it.
Sigma Zero says JLP greater than JBP any day. What do you think of Jordan B. Peterson?
He's nice.
He's nice.
He's nice.
I heard he's in Russia and he's having some problems.
I
with,
thought he was in like
Is
a.
he back now? I know he had a little.
I like him. I had him on my show and I like him.
Okay.
But I was surprised when he tripped out. You know. when
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that from him. So that means he has issues he haven't dealt with.
What do you? I mean,
It might be
What do you-
mama issues.
I didn't want to say that, but I thought maybe it might be. That's what I kind of.
Yeah. I'll talk to him.
By the way, Destiny's going to be here tomorrow in studio. I know you've talked to Destiny.
Oh
before, too.
yeah.
You talked to Destiny a lot.
What a mess.
Oh my God! Now originally,
I totally like him.
Wait,
No, I totally
I like
like
him
him.
too.
Yeah.
I like him too. Now my original idea was to have him here with you, but you guys have done so much stuff together.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna bring him in tomorrow night separate.
Oh,
But what
okay.
do you think about Destiny and his problem?
Isn't
His quote
Destiny-
unquote problems.
Doesn't he have a woman that's controlling him too? Is that the one?
He has an open relationship. I
Yeah,
think.
he has an open relationship with some woman that she can go out and do whomever she want, whatever she
Yeah, I
wants.
believe that's the situation there. Yeah.
Beta.
Beta, yeah.
Beta,
That's
beta,
beta.
beta.
Yeah.
That's beta.
Would you ever do
Yeah.
that?
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No, I don't like that part.
No.
But he's nice.
I'm not used to being on camera. Yeah, no, that was a bad moment. What do you have to say about sex before marriage? Now, that was something somebody wanted me to bring up. Maybe a contrast between you and Dick Masterson here.
Well, Dick would never have sex before marriage.
That's true.
Is that true?
We do it through a sheet, so we can't tell that it's me.
Yeah.
That's the Mormons.
Jesse, don't you think that a lot of guys are going to jump into marriage immediately, like just because they want to get off?
Well, when you have sex before marriage, you end up marrying the wrong lady. And she
Is there a right lady?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why you don't have sex before marriage, so you can get to know each other. And then after about 7 years, you think, wow, this would be a good wife for my kids. And she would think,
Yeah.
this is a husband. Because if you have sex before marriage, you become addicted to the sex. And you think that sex is love.
Yeah.
And so once you get married, the sex starts to die out. And you realize you married Hitler's daughter. But it's too late. And then she ended up taking your children and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Because the
I
sex
thought you meant you'd love her more at that point.
No. No, you end up losing your children. She take all your money, and it doesn't work out. It's best to wait and know the person. So if it doesn't work out, both of you could walk away and without all that hardship
Yeah.
and fighting.
You could still do that if you have sex, though. You could still walk away from.
It's harder though because you are addicted to the person,
Yeah.
or you have to find another woman before you break up with her.
Oh, that's true.
That's a sound policy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I
Sounds
used to
about
do it.
right.
I was like that
Yeah.
before because I didn't know at the time. But if I wanted to break up with one, I have to have another one waiting in the West Wing. And plus, women can't trust men
Maybe
who
one
have
in the
sex.
West and the East Wing, if you know what
yeah.
I mean, too. But anyway, go ahead, sir.
The women don't trust men who have sex with them before marriage because they know that guy would cheat on them after marriage because he has no self-control. Amazing.
That's all women?
Yeah.
They don't trust the.
They'll
is that-
go along
no.
with it because they like controlling you with the sex.
That's true. You
Yeah.
do like that. You treacherous broads.
Women are not like really into sex unless they're a slut. And men are slut makers. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Are you a slut
I've
maker?
heard that. Men are slut makers, so I would say yes. I
Oh,
would say
amazing.
yes, I'm
You a slut maker?
Who, me? No.
Hake, you're
Not
gonna
yet.
stay abstinent until marriage. You're on this track too.
So far. so
Oh wait,
good.
you're abstinent? Yeah, I'm a slut maker for sure. Then yeah, but I just got divorced or whatever. So,
Oh, that's why. See,
yeah. No, that's not why.
but
Shout out to my ex-wife again. Yeah. Go ahead.
but it doesn't work out when you do it before marriage because you don't know each other. It's based on sex. It's sex like a drug. It's no different than pot or cocaine. It just makes you feel good, and that's all to it. It feels like love, but it's not love. But if you get to know each other, you learn to love one another, and that will last until death do you part.
What about sex only before marriage? Never again. Is that
What does it mean? Sex only?
only before marriage? And then as soon as you get married, you got to find your next vine that you're going to swing from. You're done.
Oh.
No more sex with this one after marriage.
That's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
Because after a while, it get boring. You want something new and exciting,
Yeah.
and so you start looking for something else.
I don't know, man. I was pretty excited about my first apartment, but if I had to be stuck with that place forever, I would really hate it.
Your first apartment?
Yeah, that's so you can break that lease and walk away.
Oh, but you didn't screw your apartment, did you?
I tried.
By the way, Gator, can you try to talk to Tazariak? I can't do that at the same time as I do the show. See if you can reach out to him. He's in the Discord, trying to figure
I'll try
out
to get
how
up
the
with him.
fuck Discord.
I didn't see him
works.
in the. I didn't see him in the Discord. I looked through the mod chat and I didn't. Oh, there he is.
He's
Now I
in
see
there
him.
now.
I
He
see him.
just now joined because I sent him that.
All right, let me help. him out.
Unarmed Black Man 14 says Jesse Ralph throws bottles too. Dark Side of the Bear. What? With the Ninja Guinea says Happy White History Month this July.
That's right. July just feels white.
That's right as well. Hayward Silvatici says, Jesse, still no barbers open in the UK. You sell a beard oil so I can support black businesses unlike Teespring. Do you sell a
Not
beard
yet.
oil?
No,
I guess
not yet.
Not yet.
Good idea.
Should happen. Now that leads us into this though. The Uncle Jesse's brand. I'll see if I can. Jesse, excuse me. I'll see if I can pull that up on screen. Probably not since we're using the cameras and stuff. The Aunt Jemima brand got discontinued recently.
I know. What a shame.
Classic brand.
I
Actually,
know.
no shit. I used to use Aunt Jemima.
I can't believe
From the South, maybe that's a shock. I know. I had my
can't
mammy
believe no
there
Aunt
when
Jemima.
pancakes come through. you
Yeah.
know.
It's
It's
amazing.
depressing now, but you've taken up the slack.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm-
actually going to sell the syrup though? Because I've seen the responses.
Oh
been
yeah, we
amazing on
are.
social media.
I'm gonna sell the syrup. We have no other choice.
You know the choice. The demand. People demand it. You have
That's
to
right.
give them what they want.
We can't live without it.
Well, there you have it. No more breaking news. All right, let's go here.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Dark Side of the Bear. What says? Doesn't July just feel white? Just feel
Oh, yeah.
white.
That's right.
Ada Wolf subcultured resub for a month on a 1 month streak. Cantillion says, when can we get that no step on dick shirt? The one I guess they're
That's a
talking about
nice
that
shirt.
one.
No
It's a
step
nice design
on.
right here.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even know that said dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, wherever you get it, it won't be on Teespring.
That's for sure.
I'm boycotting them.
Subcultured Andy Worski. Oh my God, Jesse, can you help Andy Worski? This has been demanded by the audience too. He's coming to the show, and I don't know. You might know Mr. Worski a little bit.
He
but-
was scheduled and then he bailed on.
Oh, he
Jesse.
bailed on my. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that I did know about that too, but
I don't know
I was
why.
talking more about his personal habits too. Though maybe we're gonna have you give him some counseling.
Well, I don't
here
know.
on the show.
Do I know a lot about him? See,
I don't
these
think you know
guys.
Well,
Andy
he's gonna
Worski.
call in. He'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
It'll be evident
All
very
right.
quickly.
So he was
You won't
scheduled to
have
come
to.
on the show.
Yeah, I think he was scheduled, or else we were talking to him.
He's a
and then he
co-host on
bailed.
this show now, but this was
Nice.
years. This was a while back when he used to
Yeah,
do
it was a few
Worski
years
Live
ago.
when he no
Oh,
showed you
okay.
guys. I had nothing to do with that. I just want to put that out there. That was not me. Nothing.
Dylan had it set up.
I have enough to
Oh,
take
yeah.
responsibility for. Tuesday says I love Jesse. Bibble's
Thank you.
hosting. Bibble, you're here. Also,
Amazing.
also a Killstream co-host. What are you doing, Bibble?
Oh, I'm just sitting here listening to the wisdom. I wanted to know what Jesse thought about the Atlanta police walkouts.
Right on. I think they all should walk out. The mayor turned against them. The DA turned against them. They don't have anyone to support them. They should all walk out and just let them have the hood. I would walk out. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, they're not doing it out of spite. They're doing
Right.
it because they're literally afraid of going to jail, right?
That's right. They're losing their careers, their lives, and everything. I don't blame them. And hopefully we'll see more.
Now, what does that mean long term though? If police just start walking out or not responding to calls, that's not a good.
It
trend,
means
though,
that
right?
the Second Amendment will become popular again.
Second Amendment solutions.
Yeah.
Those old seconds that Trump talked
Oh,
about.
yeah. That's
yeah.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll let the mind explore that one. All right, let's see here. Colada Derek says, "Hey Jesse, got a question. Why bitches be tripping?
Because the men are weak. And women want strong men.
They want a strong hand. Strong,
do. Well, not a strong hand.
Well, not a
but-
hand, literal hand.
But a real man. Women are
Hand.
starving.
Hand
for-
doesn't mean literal hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hand, you know.
No.
You're saying you want to
Oh.
beat women, right?
No,
Did I get?
yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm saying,
I
yes.
remember when Trump showed his hand.
Yeah,
He said, "Look at my hand."
yeah,
They had said his hand wasn't big enough.
yeah.
Remember
I
that?
haven't had any
Yeah.
complaints either, like Trump. Yeah,
Amazing.
Yeah.
See?
D. Shatner with the Ninjagini says, "I'm surrounded by Amish neighbors in Pennsylvania. Doesn't get much wider than that. Amazing."
That's right. Amazing.
Hoboken Slav says, "JLP, please say beta."
Beta. Beta male.
There we go.
Men who have sex out of wedlock are beta males.
well,
Is that right?
I'll take it.
You're not doing that, right?
I'll take that
No,
and the pussy. That's what I'll do.
You're not having sex out of wedlock.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Are you really?
yeah.
I thought you had an ex-wife.
I do.
And
found
so
another vine.
You already found another one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's
Beta.
working on getting him a new wife.
Well,
Jesse, what is there to look forward to if we're not having sex out of wedlock? You telling me we got to lock these girls down right now? What is it? I mean, Men have a lot to
You
lose.
look forward to start a family once you get married, making babies. Sex is only for making babies.
What if they take our shit? I got lucky with this last ex-wife that she didn't want my shit. That might not happen again, Jesse. I don't know.
But if you did it the
We have
right
to be
way,
careful.
if you did it the right way, she would stay with you until death do you part.
Okay.
Well,
All right,
there's a lot of
that's not
only buy
okay.
stocks that go
You're
up. There's a
starting to
lot
sound like her now, Jesse. God damn it. All right,
Did you know that sex is only for making babies? That's the only purpose. of it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
get-
not
I don't agree
supposed
with
to make
that.
you feel
I
good.
know. I've heard that.
So you're only
theory.
supposed to have sex the amount of kids that you have?
Until you have all your babies, then you stop.
Mm.
Then you stop?
Yeah.
You're telling me I don't want my dad having sex with my mom at all? He's done?
Right.
Oh, no.
And it should
He's going to
be-
need a new hobby. What kind of life is this?
And it should be bam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, it's definitely that.
Yeah.
I can promise you that will not change.
And only for making baby. Give it a try and see what happens.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Only making babies and then never have
Cut
sex
out-
again for the rest of my
Yeah,
life.
cut
I'll
out
be
once
hoping
and
that.
that's it.
Yeah, I'll want a knee on my neck if I start living that life.
You'll be happier. And she will, and your kids will be happy.
Oh man, that's a long bit. That's a long con.
Give it a
What if
try.
I'm not? What do I get if I?
It's a hard sell right now for me.
If I'm 80 and I only had sex 3 times, I got 3 little brats constantly shitting on me as the virgin dad, and I'm not happy with the way it worked out. Who do I go? Can I go to you and say, Jesse?
Yeah, I'll counsel with you.
Okay.
Amazing.
Let's see. Asmodor says, should white people shine black people's shoes or just quit eating Chick-fil-A? That's Asmodor. You know Asmodor.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What happened with Chick-fil-A?
They
They
put out a
kissing up?
statement today, I guess, saying that white people should pray or something about their racism. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
What they
the
say? What was it,
CEO
Bibble?
came out.
I
They-
don't know. Something like that.
They have a
Oh.
black person in charge now. That's why they're doing it.
Is it?
Oh, do
Bibble,
they?
tell them. You
Yeah.
follow the story. I'm in LA.
Yeah, they have a black person. I noticed that all these companies that's taking on black people,
It's a chicken joint.
they're starting to change. Yeah.
The CEO
Because
said
he's
you need to
black.
go out and shine black people's shoes. He literally said that.
If
Oh,
you're
is that
white,
actually what he
yeah.
said?
But isn't he black?
No, I don't think so.
Didn't
There
they
is,
get
a,
No.
black- there is somebody
Yeah,
black
they got
in
a
charge
new
of
Oh,
some
there
black
might
guy.
be somebody. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
But the CEO, I don't think he's
The
black.
CEO
I
is
think
not.
I think his wife's boyfriend's black, but I don't think he's black.
Cuck fillet, they're calling them. in
Yeah.
chat.
It's
Um,
horrible what's happening. I'm
I thought they were
surprised that
Christians.
white men are allowing this to happen. Where is the KKK when we need them?
Oh my God! Disavow.
They're all listening to this show. According to
Oh, damn! Bigfoot says Dick looks like Lieutenant Dan. Show us legs. Oh my God!
Pin them up here.
Lieutenant Dan.
Jesse, do you think, or do you agree with me that a lot of these companies bending the knee or trying to pretend like they're promoting the black struggle are catering specifically to women? Because women make an overwhelming amount of the shopping choices. Advertising is directly trying to appeal to women. It seems, you've got Arby's and Netflix all talking about looking like they're trying to address the problems of Black America, but it seems to me like they're just trying to satisfy
Well,
white women.
They definitely are doing that, and they're doing it with the black women too. If you notice, they're putting them in all type of positions, and they're catering to the women. Normally, the woman carried a purse string; she holds the money,
Yeah,
and so they're catering to their emotions right now.
yeah.
That's truly happening.
So we got to take that back and do the. I don't want to do the
but you're
shopping.
gonna have
now.
to cut out the sex in order to do that.
Yeah, I can't. I'm afraid we got to find some kind of way to get around this. How many condoms can I wear so it's not sex anymore? I'm willing to negotiate with you.
Uh,
By the way,
Is dry humping on the table?
Chat's so
Is
funny.
that-
I can't even look at chat right now. Honestly, it was cracking me up so much. Let's see. Max Hall says the White Lives Matter sticker was removed in chat. I didn't remove
Dang.
that, so
That's
you
amazing.
have to make your own call there.
Why is sex for children allowed? Why don't we work like fish, where she just lays her eggs in the bed and then I come in and fertilize them?
well, you do that the second time around when you die and come back.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't believe this guy was crying, "Mama,
Oh,
Mama." I'm like, what the? Were you surprised?
Was I surprised that he was crying for his mom?
Yeah,
I don't think. Oh man, I don't know if my mom is my go-to if I'm dying
I know.
with a cop.
So what did
footing-
you think about it when you heard him saying, "Mama, Mama"?
It was
Mom
pretty
also
gruesome.
dead. Yeah, she was dead too.
Right.
So it wasn't like.
That's why he was looking down.
It's pretty
But-
gruesome to watch that. It was pretty gruesome to watch that guy get killed.
Oh, it
8
was?
minutes. I mean, I thought it was.
I just thought
he's
of
begging
more-
for his life, and he's just the guy's playing Candy Crush on his phone while
But
this
I
guy's
thought
dying.
more about the cop. I was thinking, this cop going to jail for doing this.
yeah.
He's white, and
You were feeling bad for the cop when you
Yeah.
saw that,
yeah, because the guy was crying for Mama.
so you couldn't feel bad for
I
him.
can't feel bad.
Yeah, no longer any
And I saw
sympathy.
Mama
just-
hand reach
like
up.
his soul evaporating. That was like your sympathy for
Yeah.
him was gone the same way.
And I saw
Okay.
Mama's hand reach up. I'm like, he gone. He
Yeah.
dead.
It's not he black anymore. It's he dead now.
He dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Cowboy 14 says Jesse, an official ambassador for the white racists, is what Space Cowboy.
I've heard
14
that before.
You've heard that before. Style Section says Jesse Lee for president. You rock, Jesse.
Thank you.
BG White says De Blasio says my black son lives in fear. What do you say about
Amazing.
that? Amazing. That's amazing. Mount Hale with the diamond. Tums Fest with the Ninja Guinea says sending love and thanks to Jesse Lee Peterson and the Killstream from Harris County, Texas.
Right on.
Floyd's stomping grounds. That might not be the best term to use, stomping grounds. in this phrase, but Paplin, Kermit says Jesse could be a comedian. Legendary show, Ralph. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always appreciate compliments, I have to say. Max Hall says Hake also wouldn't I guess he means Hake wouldn't do a bunch of drugs. I guess
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
he meant by that.
Wouldn't have very many drugs in me.
I don't think
Hopefully
so.
not.
Yeah, I don't
Just a
think
couple? Is that?
Just fentanyl and meth.
yeah.
Thank God he was on white people drugs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
That's
not
right.
crack or something like that.
I'm telling you.
Mega Meme says, "How can we stop being black pilled with this happening?" What do you think about that? A lot of people that followed our riot coverage and you guys and all this area of the internet, not the media, they kind of bullshitted a bunch, but a lot of people have been depressed calling into the show, kind of thinking there's no hope for the future of the country and stuff like that. What would
Yeah.
you say to that, Jesse?
Well, I get calls about that as well, and I just say, don't worry about it. You got to take a stand. This is the time to examine yourself and see why you allowed this to happen. Because if Americans had stood up a long time ago, this would not be happening. And so this is like a wake-up call. Otherwise, it's going to, in South Africa, they're doing this to the whites. And that's happening in America right now. They're putting all these people who hate white people in positions like mayors and city councils and
DAs.
and all that.
How long do you think we have? Before there's a point of no return.
Until they get Trump out.
Okay.
When they get Trump out, then it's gone, unless somebody else step up to the plate. But what happened in South Africa is happening in America, and in the exact same way. And they want to take away the police force like they did in South Africa, and then they start attacking the whites, and knowing that the cops are not going to protect the whites, there's nothing to stop it. And it's happening here in America right now.
Well, we've seen it.
Yeah.
Like we've shown it. What happens when that becomes the
Yeah.
norm?
But isn't that like a wake-up call for you people? No, not
You people. What did you mean by that, Jesse?
You white people.
What?
Isn't that
Well,
like
I'm from Memphis. I've had the wake up call. I don't roll around ignorantly. I mean, I don't know. I've always been racially aware. I think. I don't know. What do you mean wake up call? What do you want me to
Like,
do? I'm hosting this show here.
stop being afraid and say no and run for office and vote these people out?
Yeah, I can't
Call
run,
it as
I
you see
can't
it.
run for office, but
Why not?
I'm barred from running for office. I
Really?
think most offices.
You have a
anyway.
criminal record?
Yeah. So,
What?
Yeah.
That means you can't run for office?
Some offices. I don't know.
You
I'd have to
can
look
if
it
you're
up.
black.
Yeah, if I was black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in Canada.
I'm from Memphis, close, but not quite. I won't get
And
it.
you can bring out your Mexican part and run for office.
Yeah, I
right?
could learn Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Was
get
it-
my dad out there. We'll do a ventriloquist act.
It depends, though. There's some offices I think I could still run
Yeah,
for.
I mean, look at all these blacks get reelected after
Yeah.
crack and Rob Ford too. Bob
That's
Ford,
true.
whatever his name is.
That's true.
Jesse, what do you say to the guy who, you say anything other than whatever Chick-fil-A is putting out about race relations, you lose your job in a second. Whatever you have, they will take away from you immediately if you step out of line.
But see, that's the problem. You shouldn't let material things be more important than what is right. Because if you let your job or your stuff be more important than what is right, then people use that against you. But if you love what's right more important than anything else, then you can stand up for yourself. So you got to overcome that. That's one thing I realized about the whites is that one of the reasons that this is happening, they love their stuff more than they love what is right.
That's true. Yeah.
You know,
This is a nice one, I gotta say. Yeah.
and so,
Yeah.
so what these people have been doing over the years, they've been cutting off the heads of whites and showing them if you stand up, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Taliban. So they take your jobs, they take your team. That guy, basketball
Drew
team.
Brees?
The
Oh,
one-
yeah.
Yeah,
Donald
yeah.
Sterling.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That
The
was messed
Clippers
up.
owner. That was here in LA.
and that happened years ago. And they said, look, if you speak up, if you don't agree with us, we'll take your team. And white people are like, oh, I don't want my job taken away. And what they do, they make you apologize, and then they still take your job. But if you love I love what's right more than I do anybody or anything else. And I love my neighbors myself. And so if they take my stuff, that's fine. But I still love what's right. I love my country. I love what's right. We have to love what's right. That's what built this country. Men who love what was right. And they went into the color thing.
Also, we have Captain Tazaryak here. He's going to be here on Saturday to debate Southern Dingo, our Black Israelites representative. We're going to try to bring him in here. He said he didn't have that one.
He's going to come in here?
Well, no, he's not here, but we're going to.
Oh, have him on the line.
Yeah, I think he's on the line now. Oh, shit. Okay, so we'll have to figure that out. Gator, maybe if you could talk to him, because it sounds like he's not.
Yeah, I'll try to get him to.
He's not on the
his
right
audio.
page. We will take some callers. Worski's not here yet. Let's see.
But I
Go
wanted
ahead,
to say
Gubbo.
one thing,
Yeah, go ahead.
Jesse. I do agree with the standing up for what's right, and that's what made this country.
Yeah.
But I think it was also probably guns and militia that helped out a little bit. I mean, yeah, they were in the right, but the guns and militia were probably the second most important factor there.
Absolutely. That's why we need the Second Amendment. We can't let it go, but we got to stand up. If white people said, I'm not a racist, I didn't make you fail in life, I had nothing to do with it, slavery doesn't exist, it ended 150 years ago, that's not your problem. Your problem is you have no good parents. Your problem is that you don't think for yourself. You identify with being black, rather than what is right, American. But you guys won't say it. You haven't said it in so long, now they don't want to hear it. White people are afraid to tell the truth.
All right, let me read these. Space Cowboy 14 says, no, I said Jesse, official ambassador for the white race, not for white racists. What the fuck, right? It cut it
It's ready
off
to
on
go,
D
by the way.
Love.
Well, racism doesn't exist.
He said
anyway.
ambassador for the white race, not white racists. He wanted to make that clear. He was complimenting you,
Right
not talking shit. Clifford C. Clavin says, business time on my grind. I be minding mine. Every time on my grind, just be trying to shine. Okay, now they said Tazaryak's ready. Is that what you said, Gator?
Yeah, he's ready. Want me to drag him in?
Yeah, drag him in. Captain Tazaryak, welcome back to the Killstream, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
hold
my
on.
God.
Kicked him to the ground. There
Tazaryak,
we go.
can you hear me?
You guys hear? Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Go ahead. You said you wanted to talk to Jesse, so I made it happen.
I appreciate that, man. Hey, Jesse, you may not know me. I'm Captain Tazariak. I'm an Israelite. We teach on black issues. I've actually caught a couple of your shows.
Right.
And when Ralph said that he was having me on the show, because I do a couple of shows with Ralph as well, I wanted to see if maybe we could do something in the future. That's really what I was hopping on here for.
Yeah, let me know. I'm always willing
Yep.
to work with people. Absolutely. So let me know.
Okay, so how would I get in? Yeah, how would I get in touch with you? Because I've emailed you, and I know you're probably pretty busy or something like that. I've emailed you in the past.
Is this
but
you
I
trying to
just
set up a
I'm
show live on my show? Why didn't you just tell me that? And I would have got Jesse like, what the fuck? You didn't have a question or what? Like, god damn. Wow, running game here. I see
I'm
what's going
telling
on.
you.
Jesse,
Yeah.
man, you're right, dude. White
You've
people
been-
haven't stood up in too long, man.
You've been
Oh,
played.
Wow, they got me again, Jesse. Wow. Whew.
What happened?
No, I'm just playing. Go ahead, Yock. Yeah, tell them how they can
no,
reach you.
Producer
appreciate
at
it.
jesseleepeterson.com.
Okay,
And he will give it to me.
there you go. Are you ready
Can you
for?
say that one more time?
Producer at jesseleepeterson.com.
That's the symbol above the
Okay, and
two.
then I got you. And then I do have one question. I was listening to the show, and I heard you mention that we got to vote Trump out.
No,
Right.
you didn't hear that. I called
Just
Trump
now,
the Great
so-
White Hope.
Oh, you call him the Great White Hope? Okay, no, I'm talking about just now as I was listening on here. I heard you mention something that
Oh, I
we got to
said,
wait for Trump to get out.
oh, in order for them to turn America into a socialist communist society, Trump is in the way of that happening. And because he's standing strong, he loves the country, and he's doing what's right for the country, and he's not one of them. And so they're trying to get him out by any means necessary, because once they can get Trump out, they can destroy America.
Okay, when you say they, who you mean by they?
The liberals,
I'm just curious.
the Democratic Party, the never Trumpers, the Rhino Republicans, the children of the lie, the liberal media, the black race hustlers, and people like that.
Okay.
And
I
George
see what you're
Soros
saying.
and all those people.
Okay, I thought you were saying like that would make it better for black people when you said that. So that's why I was asking.
No,
Okay,
black people would be worse off once it become a socialist country, because the only purpose for black people on earth is to destroy. And so if you notice all the destructive people,
Why do you say that? I don't know. I just was wondering.
Maybe he did mean ambassador for racism. After all,
Wait, so you saying we can only destroy black people that they can only destroy?
if you notice, there's nowhere in America where a majority of black people have built anything, and you want to go there. Everybody want to leave there because blacks are only destruction. They're used for abortion. They're used to destroy cities. They would take a nice community and turn it into a hood, and they support everybody that's wrong. They don't stand. Majority don't stand with people who stand.
And you believe that's all their fault. There's no outside influence that caused that.
Well, they are being influenced, but it's their fault. They're not in control of their own lives.
Why is it their fault?
Because they haven't had fathers to be examples, and they hate their mothers. And they have anger.
How did their fathers get taken? I'm with you, but how did their fathers get taken out?
They fell for the government thing. The worst thing that happened to black people was the civil rights movement. That should have never happened. Number one, there's no such thing. No such thing as civil rights.
Jesse, there's one thing we agree on, and that the worst thing that ever happened was civil rights.
Yes.
Because
prior to that, they had parents. They had fathers and mothers as an example, right? But once they gave in, the civil rights people sold them to the Democrats for a dollar bill and the opportunity to become the leader of the people, and it's been downhill ever since.
So prior to civil rights, you would say that we were fine. Or
Absolutely,
at least they would have the fathers in the house.
Yeah.
So you can't say you can't say that black people are only bad. You can say that black people were misled and fell for the okie doke.
No,
so the correct fix would be
for the last 70 years, they haven't done anything right, anything good.
Because we left, I agree with you.
So the only purpose for them on Earth today is to destroy. They don't build. You agree?
Well, unless someone
I've got my head in a vice over here. I can't nod at anything, just pensively thinking.
All right, prove me wrong.
I was waiting. Zaryak wants to talk. Hold on, I can't.
Name me one area or anything good blacks have done. Majority of blacks have supported, and it's good.
The NBA.
In the last in what time frame?
Over the last 70 years.
Okay, I'm going to agree with you and say
I'll rest my case.
That civil rights. No. Well, let me finish. I'm going to agree with you.
Look
that
what they're doing with the
country.
They're destroying the country. Obama almost destroyed America. And
right, but I agree with you. I disagree with your premise that black people can only be bad. But I agree with you.
Why do you disagree with that?
We haven't done any. Well, you gave the answer without me even speaking. You mentioned that before civil rights, we were fine.
Right.
You had the black man and the black woman in the house. You was raising it.
Yes.
And then you had uppity Negroes like Martin Luther King that wanted to integrate us and join us to this oppressor. that would never give us the advantages that we would have if we would have stayed as a black family.
Right.
So the real solution would be is to get rid of the integration part. To get rid of trying to fit into this society until we could build our own society.
No. That's not the solution. No, you don't want a separate society. We are Americans. We're one nation under God.
I ain't talking about separate.
But
I'm
what
not
they
talking
need
about
to
separate.
do.
I'm not talking about separate. No,
Wait,
just so you
hold
know,
on,
I'm not
Cesare,
talking about
wait.
separate. Like,
Go ahead, finish,
I'm
but
sorry,
then let
go
him
ahead.
get it.
My
Go
bad.
finish.
my
Clarify
bad,
what you
Jesse,
meant.
go ahead.
No, finish what you were saying.
Clarify what you meant, and then let Jesse get in though, because he wanted to speak too. Go ahead, Yuck.
Oh, okay, no sweat. What I was saying was, I'm not saying separate like we got to be in a whole different street or city or anything like that. I mean, separate as who your devotion is to. Like other nations come over here and they flourish, but in their cities, they are together in their cities. So I'm saying the same thing in the black neighborhoods. Like we control that. We bring our black families together again and get rid of the attack that we have. But it's hard to do that when every time you turn around, you got some leader trying to join us and then keep us separated. Like the abortions you speak about, the Planned Parenthood, that's your pastors and preachers and nurses that are pushing that. So if we move them out the way, then we'll be fine. That's what we do in the Israelite School of UPK. That's what we teach. We push the black father being in the house, the black mother being in the house, following the law, statute, commandments of God and stuff like that. That's
but
what
the
I mean.
blacks need to overcome the blackness. It's not about, when I was growing up, it was about character and not color at all. And the blacks, even though we were under the Jim Crow law with the Democratic Party, we still knew that there were good and bad in all races. And so the races were together based on character and not color at all. We knew there were decent black people, decent white people, bad black people, bad white people. And so we would have come together based on that. It wasn't about color. So we just need family and a return to God so that we can look at each other's character and not the color of the person. We don't need to.
Well, only reason
they tried to make us under the civil rights movement. They tried to force busing and all that, and you can't make that happen. You can't make people love you. They have to love you voluntarily.
Well,
they
if
just
you're
need
talking
family.
about God now, of course we would have to be separated if you're talking about God.
Would separate the evil from the good.
Say that one more time.
Separate evil from good. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but if you look at the history of America, there's been nothing that's been good done to black people by the race of people that runs this country.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that.
What about ending slavery?
Well, I don't know what.
Right.
Slavery. Jesse,
a whole army lost that
one. Wait, Jesse.
And white people.
That's bad.
And white people supported
that you agree with them. They never ended slavery. The 13th Amendment prevents that. Okay, so they ended slavery, created sharecroppers, which put us in debt.
What do you mean they never ended slavery?
And they never ended.
Huh?
It's like they telling you, like they told you slavery was ended, but it never ended. That's just like saying Osama bin Laden. That's like saying Osama bin Laden made the towers fall.
No, slavery
so that's what
ended.
it is to say slavery ended.
Do you know when I was growing up, we were not into the slavery idea thing? That wasn't even. It was rarely talked about.
That you didn't like, white people.
It wasn't talked about. I had my family members. They bought land. They got married.
Now, where are you from originally? Oh my God!
Jesus, that's a slave trade.
I'm like somebody trying to run you off the road.
That's a slave trade. No.
I had to step outside, and a car just almost hit another car.
Holy
hey,
shit.
Listen, guys, I would love to stay on, but I got to finish my show. So, Jesse, I guess I'll try to get in touch. Ralph, we got.
Yeah, hey man, let's do it. What is 3 p.m. Eastern sound good for you on Saturday?
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern time is good for me Saturday.
All right, let's do it, man. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it, sir.
All right, no problem. I appreciate it. Hey, y'all take it easy, man.
You too, man. You have a good one.
All right, look.
All right, that's Captain Tazaryak, Black Israelite. He's going to be on here 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Yes, clapping there. Mr. Worski's here as well.
What's going on, man? Words.
Slavery is not even a discussion. It shouldn't even be discussed.
Yeah, I mean,
because why didn't we do so well under the Jim Crow law, and then all of a sudden, the people after us, the generation after us, why are they affected by slavery, but we were not?
Good question. No, let me.
Was
keep-
his point that slavery didn't end because it became
He
prison
was-
labor?
Yeah, I guess basically.
I
yeah.
wish.
Well, I
That's
don't
what
know if he
James
was
was
talking
saying.
about
No,
prisons
Whiskey,
or
no.
what. Maybe he's just talking about society in general. We're debt slaves or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
became a metaphorical slavery.
Right.
I think that's
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
I guess.
The worst kind.
Yeah.
Pink, all right, let's
Yeah.
keep going.
Let's have someone doing
Pink-
dishes for me.
Pink
God
the
damn it.
Sink says Massachusetts. I read the Herald Silvatici already. Drumpoyo2 says JLP for Killstream Hall of Fame. He's amazing.
Amazing.
Dark Side of the Bear What says, what an amazing stream. Thanks, Hake and Jesse.
Right on.
BG White says, is there a peaceful solution to race relations, JLP? I think the answer would be yes, according
Yes.
to you earlier in the show. You
Absolutely.
talked about it.
Just be honest about it. It's not about racism. Racism doesn't exist. It's a made up word.
Shiam, I can't pronounce the rest. 1611 says George Floyd, the dead prince of nowhere. Oh my God. Okay. I shouldn't have given. Not attributable to me. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Clever.
Nurak says brands removing all the black iconography. Are they racist? What do you think about that, Jesse?
What happened?
They're removing the black iconography, like Aunt Jemima, Uncle
Aunt
Ben's.
Jemima.
That's
Uncle
a dumb
Ben.
idea. It's not going to help blacks at all.
Oh,
You can remove all the statues, all the Aunt Jemimas, and all the Uncle Tom, and blacks will still be screwed up. They're going to still be screwed up. It's a character thing.
Pinky Culture says
It's like having sex before marriage.
No.
He's gonna get you guys on that sooner or later.
Pinky Culture.
I'll try it for a night. Not tonight, but I'll try this whole no sex before marriage one time and see if
That's
it
gonna be
works.
hard.
7 years.
For 7 years. I do it for 7 years.
Do it for 7 years.
Wait for 7 years.
I did it for the first 7 years of my life. Does that count? Well, except for the first day.
So now you can hold off and get to know her. She'll get to know you, and you guys will be together.
I don't want her
for
to get
life.
to know me.
Why not?
That's
She'll
bad.
leave.
Yeah, that'll end all the sex. Especially if I'm not getting laid. That's a very bad version of me.
Pinky Culture says simping for black. What the fuck? Oh god, it refreshed. Simping for blacks is cringe and DACA is corrupt. Yeah, that was part of the Supreme Court ruling today about DACA.
What a shame.
Yeah, Maximus. Yeah, what do you think about that?
That's an offer.
Roberts provided the deciding vote
He
again.
needs to be fired.
Well,
Recall.
yeah, I guess he would have to be
Impeached.
impeached, right?
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Yeah, whatever. Well,
Well, not whatever.
yeah, yeah.
He's about
Impeach.
Every
Yeah.
legal recourse.
Yeah. Right.
Weepy P Hole says trade all of our Mondays for South African Fridays. I don't even know what that means. Weepy P Hole says
I know what that means.
our money. I think that went with the last one. Trade all of our Mondays for South African Fridays. Our
I guess
money.
Fridays
I don't
are
know.
whites.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I understand the trade there. But
Jesse, do you think it would help if we pretended to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill again? Could we do that?
Yeah, they would love you for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
who should it be this time though? Harriet. That doesn't really resonate. It should be somebody like I don't know, Lizzo, that fat bitch. Or whatever.
Put her on the front
Oh,
and
no.
the back.
Yeah.
You got to
That'll
connect all the bills to get the picture of her.
That's for
Like
sure.
a cereal box.
There's not enough paper in the world.
Maximus the Merciful says, I don't have premarital sex. I jack off using pussy.
Oh, my.
Colada Derek says, hey. Colada Derek says, hey, Jesse, can an adult watch wrestling shows? Like WWE wrestling, WWF, Vince
I
McMahon.
guess.
Is it okay though? Is that
Yeah,
childish?
I've never watched it. Yeah, they can.
They can. It's okay though. It's
Right.
acceptable. It's
That's-
not beta
yeah.
behavior to
Why
watch
not?
wrestling.
Just not too
It's
much.
almost gay porn, though.
No,
it's
no.
one step away. from
Jesse
gay
Lee
porn.
himself
like
said it's
playing video
okay to
games.
watch wrestling.
But what's wrong with
Yeah.
it?
Exactly. What's wrong with it?
Men hugging, sweating over each
No.
other,
Oh.
the crotches in each other's
They
face.
do that
You know what
in
I'm saying?
football too.
They're
big
doing it for
gay-
money.
Well, football is. Yeah.
Herod
It's men competing against other men to show who's the better man.
So is homosexual porn. Who can fuck the hardest?
Now, Worski,
you know?
you're talking here. Now you're here, Mr. Worski.
How much of that have you watched, Andy?
Yeah. Now this is
No,
Andy
not-
Worski
not
here.
much.
Now you're here with Jesse Lee Peterson.
How
Worski,
are you, man?
All is well.
yeah. Now
Excellent.
He's a chronic OnlyFans reviewer. Are you aware of
Wait,
OnlyFans?
wait.
No.
One thing first.
That's
I heard
What
you
is
talking
that?
about this earlier.
What?
A
That man's
JLP. I
boyfriend
was I was in
that
talks
man's
with your
girlfriend
guys
started
Oh wait,
a-
hold on.
about being. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, wait. Go ahead. You guys can
Hello?
still talk, but just
Okay.
talking to the mic. Listen.
Yeah.
That-
Who is that?
Oh no, I was saying I was in talks with your guys to be on your show, but we never set a solid date. I think it ended up being like at 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning for me,
Okay.
and I didn't confirm or
This
anything.
is all show
That's what happened
planning.
back
Is
there.
that what this show
I know,
is?
it seems so. Well,
He just
contact
wanted to
my
explain
producer.
because
So what happened with him? Why did we call him Beta?
him? No, I don't think we even
Oh, this is not the
addressed
beta
it on
one.
the show.
Oh,
But there's a famous YouTuber whose girlfriend started an OnlyFans
That's
account.
right. iDubbbz. Yeah.
And yeah, iDubbbz, and his girlfriend was getting naked on OnlyFans.
yeah, Beta.
Beta. Now.
And so Worski reviews OnlyFans accounts
that's right.
and gives them a rating.
Wait, I did.
Oh, you
did.
stopped
for
that.
like what, a month and a half, 2 months?
Yeah. Now, what about the chronic masturbation problem, though, Worski? Is that something? Was
I
that?
wouldn't say a problem. I call that my solution, final solution, if you
What,
will.
now, what would
Oh,
you?
he has that problem.
Yeah. Now,
This
what,
guy does.
No,
Yeah.
I don't jerk off that
Does he?
much. You know, just
How did you
Let's
find
go with
out?
it,
here.
Worski.
here and there.
Well, we share an apartment together. You know, I was. It was
He
kinda
could
loud,
hear
so
through
we
the
could hear
walls.
Sometimes it was,
Was this
it
before?
was a real
Yo,
problem.
bring the tissue,
Was
please.
this
I'm running
before
I didn't
your
out.
witness
ex-wife or
anything.
after your ex-wife?
Eyesight, none of that.
Oh, you just
No.
heard the sound, the noise.
Yeah, it was so loud. You know.
Oh,
Just
amazing.
Amazing. What if somebody does have that problem? Worski, we're just fucking around with him. But
Oh.
what
I
if
don't
somebody-
have that problem. Like, how much is a problem? Okay, JLP. How much jerking off would you say is a problem?
What?
Well, if you're not having sex
How much
before
jerk-
marriage,
How much masturbation? What is your stance on the jack off question?
Not
The
good.
The JQ.
JLQ.
The other JQ.
Not good. Beta.
Is that like what is that? That's not healthy.
No,
Okay.
it's not healthy. It's a lack of self-control, and it's a hatred for women.
Now wait.
Well,
Yeah.
I do hate women, so
No, but wait. Why do you say that last part?
Because you become attracted to what you hate, and most men who are into that, they resent their mothers, so they hate all women, and you become trying to regain that innocence that you lost through the woman, and so it'll awaken your sexual nature. Most men hate women because they hate their mothers.
I don't
Yes,
hate my
sir.
mom. She's cool. I also like women, and I also fuck women, and I also jack off.
See?
It's like a buffet. It's like a calm buffet for me. You know what I'm saying?
Points proven.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you
I'll
mean?
rest my case.
What do you mean?
He's like, unless he's joking around, he's like a sex addict, the same as a drug addict.
I honestly don't jerk off as much as. In fact, I'll say this. Look, I reviewed the OnlyFans for Ralph, like a month or two?
Yeah, it's a gimmick.
I can't remember.
Oh,
And then a bunch of women started sending me all their nudes to review. So much to the point where I actually got sick of it. I'm like, you know how annoying it is? You're scrolling through your Twitter and all you're seeing is fucking ass and vagina every 3 seconds. I know it sounds amazing for some people in chat for a second, but after a while, I was like, and I have stopped. I have stopped doing that,
good.
to be honest. Yeah, it was like, at first it was funny. It was more of a comedic thing. And I was making fun of, iDubbbz' girlfriend and a few other chicks. It was more to bash them. And then at a certain point, it's like, I get it. I get what what it all looks like. So, yeah.
I don't know if he's joking or not.
No,
I
think he's
swear.
serious.
I
No,
can't
this is,
tell.
I'm
No,
being
he's serious.
100% fucking honest
Yeah.
with you, dude.
Amazing.
Amazing. It's the kill stream. You never know what's gonna
Yes, I
happen to the
know.
kill stream. You really don't.
It's
It's
an
not
alternative
just
lifestyle.
Amazing.
you know.
So are
When you have like about 50 girls send you nudes, and it's like
Do
everything.
women send you
JLP,
nudes,
I'm
JLP?
talking about everything.
Never. Come on. You're on.
you got to be like a white whale for the
Oh,
woman to
come
take you
on.
down.
if they did, I will let my producer or James open the mail.
Okay. Yeah.
And maybe I just don't see it.
There's no like female obsessive fans
Not
of
that I've
JLP.
seen.
Come on. There's none.
Well, there's some, but they don't send nude pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. what do they send instead? Money. How do they act though? What have you witnessed from that? Like that type of behavior?
They want to hang out or go out or
okay,
stuff like that. Yeah.
That's always a problem when they want to do that. Herbert Silvatici says,
But that's what happens when you're not a beta male.
Right.
Women want alpha males.
Right.
Are you an alpha male?
I'm an alpha male. Exactly. Yes.
He's
yes,
the Ralpha male.
I'm the Ralpha
over
male.
there.
That's the
yeah.
actual.
Are you
that's
an
the
alpha male?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that cannot wait 7 years.
Yeah. Well, do I get anything out of the waiting? Is there like a no birthdays rule before marriage too? Like no Disneyland before marriage? Is it
No,
a
you
two-way
have
street?
fun. You would totally
That's not
enjoy.
fun.
You would totally
It's not
enjoy
fun.
one another. You would like her better, and she would like you better. It would be amazing.
Give
Give it a
gosh,
try. 7 years.
7 years.
It's not a long time.
I mean, old. My dick won't work after 7. I'm gonna be 47 years old.
It's not going to work if you continue down the road that you're going. Take it from me. It'll work for longer than 40 years if you do it right.
Yeah.
Take it from him.
I want to
you
ask
won't-
you,
and you won't need
Okay,
pills.
so you're saying if you wait to get married with a woman, right, and not have sex with them, what kind of bond will that make?
You
Like, that's
become-
different than having sex before marriage.
You would become one. She would respect you. You would respect her. You would have disagreements, but it wouldn't be fights. It wouldn't be all the stuff you deal with when you have sex before marriage. And she would love you because you love what's right. And you become one. And the kids would be amazing. They would love both parents. And the wife would never think of taking the children from the father because she would be one with the father.
Let's keep going.
Yeah,
Can we just get a dog
do you think?
instead?
What
Is
does sex
that-
do? If you have sex before marriage, what does that do? What's the negative effect?
You
Is
bring
it
out
like you feel
you bring
like
out
tired or whatever?
Yeah, you bring out the hell in her, and she bring out the weakness in you, and so there's no love and respect. It's just about control.
Yeah, making a lot of
Can that
sense on
happen
that one.
And
Can't
women-
that happen after?
I don't want to
marriage,
lose
though?
half of my shit though if things go badly.
But if you did it the right way, you
Yeah.
wouldn't lose anything.
Oh,
you would gain.
I think I'm reading between the lines of that
Yeah.
one. Anything goes, right?
Dan Bigfoot says Tommy Sotomayor versus JLP for a debate. I don't know if you guys disagree on any or a lot. I'm not sure, but
Not a lot, I don't think.
yeah, I don't know if that'd be a good one or not. Howard Silatici says I've seen many times they struggle to hold suspects. Jimmy John says don't take the black pill pussy. I mean, I think he means don't take the black pill pussy. There's no comma there, but I think that's what he meant. VPFM with the host. Thank you kindly. Max Hall says VDare is being deplatformed by their provider, Big. I haven't seen that tonight or today, but that doesn't surprise me really. But shout out to VDare. They've always been pretty good to the Killstream. I'm sure that'll get me on another list by saying that, but that's okay. JLP Killstream Hall of Fame win. I think I read that one earlier, but soon hopefully. Space Cowboy says I love Jesse. Amazing.
Amazing.
Captain Mammoth Druid says Trump isn't doing anything for white people. What do you say to that?
Not true.
Simple answer. Beard the Butcher says Jesse and Hake are great Americans.
Amazing.
Cass Michael 1 says, doesn't July just feel white?
July just feels white.
JLB is the greatest. Let's see. Asmodor says Black Hebrew Israelites be scheming worse than the regular kind. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Cass Michael
Amazing.
1 says Ralph is glowing. A fine Southern gentleman. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's keep going. Again, we're not usually on camera, Jesse, here on the Killstream. We're in Dick's studio here. He does his show, a camera version as well. But Weepy P Hole says JLP and the captain on the same ticket running for the presidency in 2024. Mike Hancho with the Ninja Guinea says this is amazing. Legendary Killstream. Dictator says this shit is crazy. Real dialogue. Nicholas Diorio says we love New Project 2.
Yeah.
Oh God.
New Project 2. Plague.
I think I have a new
I know, I was
processor
wondering
lined
if
up.
you were
I
going to
think
say
I
that
got
on
one
there or
lined
not.
up.
He said it earlier off there. That's why I kind of looked at him.
So-
You want to say it? Okay.
We are on New Project too, right?
Yep.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
We've been. I got kicked off of another bank yet again.
You did?
Yeah, you know what's crazy about the because of the virus, banks which are now have access to free money from the government as much as they want, 0% interest. They're now cracking down on things like furniture stores, subscription content. Like they will no longer service people just trying to create a business.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, it's wild.
They
It's a
got
wild
real-
It's
climate.
a real problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real big problem, and it's probably just going to keep getting worse. Hopefully, that's not the case. But Plague 7788 says, "Have you seen Belle Delphine's rap video?" I have not
I haven't seen
actually.
that either.
I don't
I
know.
saw it.
You saw it, Worst?
Obviously.
Of course, you saw it. So what happens in
Pretty
it?
grimy, dude. Holy shit! I was like, "What the fuck?" Wow, I was on YouTube.
Philip J.
It's pretty grimy.
What do you mean by grimy?
Like it's unbelievable that it's very like overly sexual and very
I'm sure
I
you
don't
were
know,
disgusted by it.
it
You were
walks
just
that line.
absolutely
If
sickened
I'm saying,
by
yeah,
it.
if
Mr.
I'm
Worski.
saying it's grimy, you know it's
It must be
bad,
really
right?
grimy then, if Andy's saying that. Fair point.
Yeah.
Philip J33 says, WF in Detroit, well, I guess white female in Detroit, held up my drive. Plus, then he says, call in. I don't know what that means, but if you're in the calling room, yeah, I'm going to take callers here in a minute. We're going to roll through some callers. Let's see. Dan Bigfoot says, does JLP think giving blacks freedom of will is bad?
I don't understand.
Didn't God already do that?
That's kind of one you can't take back there. I don't know.
We need to take that back now.
Daredevil's Advocate says, I'm not going to read that one. Chet
Don't
Atkins.
forget entropy.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I should read entropy now. I'm not reading that last one, but thank you for it anyway. We're not bringing that up. Dragon's Fire 1995 says, hey, Ralph, back after not watching for 6 months. Still entertaining. Hey, Dick. Hey, Gator. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Bimble. I think you meant Bimble, but I like Bimble.
You know what? Ignore reading
Stop.
entropy.
I like Bimble better. That's pretty good, actually. You might have to change your fucking name. Can we do a rewrite? All right. You guys are the best. Thank you. Actually, Bibble's better. We like that better. Studio Ican says, Jesse's thoughts on hashtag white strike. Twitter removed it from trending this morning.
Dang.
And thank you in advance to Bibble for reminding Ralph of entropy chat, which he did do. So what do you think about white strike? What if white people just said, fuck this, walked off the job, all these, infrastructure type jobs where white people are kind of overseeing things in a lot of cases?
America would become a ghetto.
Should they do that to kind of prove a point?
No, they should fight back.
Okay.
You shouldn't run.
Is that
You
a way
shouldn't-
to fight back? Or you
I
think
agree.
that's cowardly?
I'm sorry?
like
You think
the-
that's cowardly?
to walk away?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Those are his thoughts there.
Yeah.
What do you think? What is fighting back?
Standing
Yeah.
up, speaking up for yourself,
Yeah.
voting these people out, getting involved with politics, speaking up. And,
It's
stop-
hard because white
stop
people
saying
know
it
that
like-
racism they can use it as a weapon. Whether they actually care about black people or not, they can use an accusation of racism or
But they
race in
only
general as a
use it
weapon.
because you allow them to use it. You fall for it.
Yeah,
It's not true, but if you act as though it's true, they will use it against you.
yeah. I mean, I get called a white nationalist all the time. I'm not white.
But I get called Uncle Tom and sellout and the N word and all kinds of names. But I don't care about the
Sorry
name
about the
calling.
last one.
What-
I'm kidding.
But I don't care about the name calling. I love what's right. I love my country. And they try to take things away from me. You can take it, but I'm still speaking up for my country.
Are you going to run for
Right.
office?
I don't have any plans to.
No.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's what they all say before they run, though.
Right. I know. You never know what
Yeah.
tomorrow going to bring. you know?
Exactly.
I wouldn't say never, never.
Okay.
But that's not in my
Something
plan.
you thought about, though. Clearly.
You could do better than Garcetti,
What-
giving that speech in his
know.
house with the dumb
Yeah.
mask
Oh,
on.
God.
No, I just never thought of it.
You never. Okay.
I'm not saying I
That's
wouldn't. do
serious
it.
thought. Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
Not even being
Not even
thought-
just like. Maybe I should be mayor. Maybe I should run for city council or anything.
No,
like that.
not
okay.
really.
Okay.
I'm like totally. And again, if I did it, I'd be happy. I'd be grateful. I'll put
You
my
would go
best
all
into
in with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you did it, you would go
just
all in.
like I do. Yeah.
Yeah, with everything
Yeah.
else.
Right.
Yehuda Finkelstein says, Jesse, please make your Uncle Jesse syrup. I will buy cases of it to pour on my flapjacks.
Amazing.
That's
Thank
been,
you.
That's been confirmed that it's
Yeah.
that it's coming out. Yehuda then says, Jesse, did you really get Richard Spencer to talk to his father?
I don't know if he ever did it. He was on your show, James. Did he say?
Oh yeah, it says. Oh, then it says also, Hake. Richard was just wondering if you or Jesse would go on a show with him. What the fuck is this? The fuck? Do your own booking.
Everybody's trying to use
You're
our
the
show
internet
to
secretary,
Do your own
Ralph.
booking. Fuck off. How about that? That's my answer. All right. I have a hernia 94 says I'm confused about the Saturday show. Our Southern. Fuck you too. No, I'm just kidding. He gave me money, so I'll put up with it. I'm confused about the Saturday show. Are Southern Dingo and the captain supposed to debate or just circle jerk each other about bringing back segregation? Well, I'm not sure which way it'll go, but either way, I'll get paid, so I don't give a fuck. But we'll see what happens. That's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern. Baked Alaska is going to be here at 5 p.m. Eastern. And so we're going to do two. Instead of the two-part episode, it's just going to be one long episode starting at 3 p.m. Eastern with Captain Tizaryak versus Southern Dingo live on the Killstream. Okay, now we got that done. Mord Haller with the Ninja Genie. Nicholas Diorio says Greta Thunberg for the $20 bill. Sub Cool says JLP.
Oh God,
JLP, you're the best. Love you. Maximus the Merciful says, Dear Mom, I stopped jacking off because I love you.
Amazing.
Paplin, and I forgave you too. Paplin Kermit says, This is amazing. Worski and JLP best combo. Based Nibba says, JLP, are mulatto people black?
I don't know what I'm allowed. Oh, you mean half white, half black?
Yeah,
person?
I guess.
No, they're both.
Okay.
Except for Obama, he black.
He black.
He
Yeah.
black.
True says, can JLP put on the crown and Dick put on the bra? I don't know.
I think I'm too fat for the bra after quarantine.
My
Welcome
head-
to put on the
and my
crown
head
if you
is
would
too
like.
big for the crown.
Only she's worn it so far.
Yeah, my head won't fit this.
Let's see. I think my head's too big for it too.
Yeah, mine's too big.
I got a
yeah.
big
Wow.
ass.
But thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's nice.
Tris too
Very
says, "Where's the
nice.
captain?" He came on. He talked to him earlier. Jimmy John says, "Don't at me." Harold Silvatici says, "You missed the first diamond, so the second made no sense. Sorry." Cyclone B, but thank you. Cyclone B says, "LOL 6 million." Gaius Natrolian says, "Jesse is amazing. Just got one of his books today." What all books have you written?
From Rage to Responsibility, Scam, How the Black Leadership Exploit Black America, and The Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood, and the 7 Guaranteed Steps to Spiritual, Family, and Financial Success Guide.
Also, sometimes Harold, they cut off. I can't help it. D Live sometimes cuts off the super chats and they get mixed up. So, sorry if I missed your first one. Let's see. Rudby Choir says, "Forgave my mom this past weekend. Thanks, JLP."
Right on.
Christopher Waffen says, "Sex is supposed to be sacred. That's all." I'll just leave that one there. Kill Moose Kill says, "Jim Cornette is a cuck." Scrub Lord Man says, "What do you think of couples who don't argue, Jesse?"
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Plague 7788 says, "JLP, ass or tits?"
What?
That's what he paid me to ask you. Would you
I
prefer
think he's
ass or
trying to
tits?
figure out what.
Which
what
one
is
do
your
you not
favorite-
notice more than the
wanna-
other one?
They want to know if I ass tick.
No. Ass or tits? Are you an ass man? An ass man. Female
you-
ass or female?
What you prefer in a what?
Tits. What do you like? When it comes to the attributes of a female, the bodily attributes, there are certain regions on the body. Yeah, the tits. You know,
Amazing.
amazing. Yeah, you're a tit man. I think that answered it. All right.
Yeah, amazing.
True as
I like
tit.
JLP. He's awesome.
True as 2 says $85 fine if you remove an $85 fine if you remove mask in some federal buildings. Yeah, I haven't seen that personally, but that doesn't really surprise me.
That's
Dan-
mandatory here now. Do you see
Yeah,
that
I saw
today?
that.
That's
That's
crazy.
Yep. It's insane.
All right, let's see. Dan Bigfoot says Siri gives a speech when you say all lives matter. Is that true? Is that really true?
Yeah, she
I
says,
bet.
however, and then talks about
No.
or Alexa does. The Amazon computer. If you ask her if Black Lives Matter, she gives a whole spiel. If you say, "Wait, do White Lives Matter?" She say, "Yeah, however," and then gives a spiel on Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
Wow.
And I noticed white
Yeah.
people are afraid to say white lives matter.
White lives matter. But yeah, you're right. A lot of white people are.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It is weird. Yeah, I hate that. That they're
Yeah,
embarrassed, that
yeah.
they're freaked out, but they do get
Why are
like
they so cucked,
people
Jesse?
like.
Because
Sorry?
the men have let them down.
oh, the men. Sorry, Andy. Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to
Yeah,
step
go
on
ahead,
you on
Andy.
that. Yeah, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, yeah. If you say white lives matter anywhere, they'll email your work. They'll tell everyone that you're a racist. So I
Yeah.
can see why people are afraid to say it. I mean, me, I don't fucking care. I say it all the time. I don't give a
Right
shit,
on.
right?
That's right.
But it's really pathetic how everyone is bending the knee to black people and the liberals and the
Literally.
left right
That's
now.
hard to
Like,
believe.
yeah, like literally right now. And like you were asking everyone how they felt about the washing of the feet. I was disgusted.
Yeah.
Like I swear to God, I would spit on those people, man. I'm not even joking, dude.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
All right, let's take some callers. Let's get the callers.
There's something so exploitative about it.
Yeah.
It's like they're in. It's like they're doing it. They're using the black people and they're washing their feet for their own weird
It's like perverted.
enjoyment. Yeah, it's like a sick perverted thing that they're using them for.
Or
Yeah.
the people with the leashes. Have you seen that? Like the black people
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
like
Leash.
chains around the white people's necks and just like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry on their shirt. I was
Which is
Whoa,
also
man.
fetishizing something
Yeah.
that they didn't experience and cannot understand. Is so
No,
sick.
That's insane.
All right, let's take
It
some
is.
callers. We have a huge call room here, so let's get started. Peyton, excuse me, you're on the Killstream. What were you gonna say? Dick?
Can you hit the masturbation addicts first? Is there a way to sort
well,
them?
Peyton's
by...
here. We've had her on the. She's part of the team, kind of on the Killstream here. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you have anything for Jesse Lee Peterson?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
I have a question. So I'm not close with my father. Because when I was younger, he, was abusive. He used to hit me. And he won't admit it. Like he won't have a mature conversation about what has happened. And I don't really know how to, go forward with that.
What do you mean he used to hit you?
Like when I was a kid, he would, I was the only kid that he physically would abuse. He would hit me when he was mad.
Oh, so and you hold that against him?
Yeah.
And your question is, how do you deal with that?
Yeah.
Just forgive him for it. Fathers whoop children when they get out of line, when they do the wrong thing. It's not abuse.
But what if he did it when she wasn't out of line? He just wanted to slap her around or whatever.
But I don't know. You can ask him
Well, I'm
about
saying
it.
if he did. I don't know
Right.
if he did. She's
Don't-
saying he did. But
Don't argue with him about it. Just ask why did he do it, and he would explain it to you. A lot of kids identify with their mothers.
I have asked him, but
But a lot of kids identify with their mothers, and so they have their mother's resentment for the father, and they think that is their own, and so they would treat the father in the same way the mother would treat him, with attitude and yelling and carrying on. And because the father can't deal with the mother the right way, he would treat the children the same way he would treat the mother.
What if the
So-
father hit her with his penis? That would be a very different kind of abuse.
Amazing.
It would be hot. I'm sorry, just kidding.
worst kid.
I actually have asked asked my
listen.
dad before, and he made a joke about it, kind of saying he'll never just admit it or just have a mature
Oh, I see what
conversation.
you're-
He will make jokes.
You don't need him to admit it. You need to forgive him, by meaning that don't resent him because, excuse me, you're not having a peaceful life because you resent him. So if he doesn't admit it, or if he does admit it, just forgive him, and God will forgive you. And it'll be as though you didn't have a past, and then you can love your father in the right way, and you will have peace. You don't have to hang out with him, but just forgive him so that you can be fulfilled.
Okay,
he
so I
doesn't-
can move on from it. That makes sense.
Right. He doesn't have to admit anything. Because if he admit it, but you don't forgive him, you will still be unhappy.
Right. Okay.
So he doesn't have to admit to anything. Forgive him, and God will forgive you.
Right. Okay. Just make peace with it, and then so that I can move on in my life.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
All right, Peyton, you got anything else?
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
No,
you're
that was
welcome.
all.
Well, thank you so much. Originality is extinct is her channel here on D Live. Thank you.
Right
baby.
on.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's keep going. Let's see here. Oh man, there's a lot of callers. Dingo, you ready for Saturday? I know you can't hear me for a second because you're always delayed every time I bring you in for some reason.
It's not my fault. You need to get some better equipment.
Oh no, it's definitely your fault.
Top of the line, Dingo.
Yeah, top of
I'm
the
just
line.
kidding. Hey, Mr. Peterson. Hey, Ralph.
Hey.
Hey there.
How's it going?
Just found out 24 hours ago or so that Dick's not even white. I'm dealing with it.
I'm sorry.
You sound
sorry.
dumps. Actually, yeah.
I'm just kidding. You're all right, Dick. You look
I'm
like
sorry to
you.
all the people whose
said he's
scholarships
one-
I took.
You said he's one of the good ones,
I'll wash your
Dingo? Is that what
feet.
you said? Yeah, okay. All right.
Black and
Yeah, no,
brown.
yeah.
Keep
No,
going.
what I was wanting to call in and ask was, Mr. Peterson, do you think I can get you on my show sometime? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't forget.
Ralph's gonna lose it.
No, yeah, but Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
I kind of just wanted to know if you would, and I got a lot of respect for you, just so you know that. I just kind of wanted to know, how did you fall into the mindset, and when also did you fall into the mindset of recognizing the problem with the white mentality and speaking out publicly about it? Because you've gotten a crap load of hate for it. You know, how
Right.
did that happen?
When I stopped being angry, I gave up the anger because when I moved to LA, I listened to Jesse Jackson and Louis Farrakhan and all those people. They were saying that the white people were holding us back because we were black. And so I started to question that after a while. And I realized that we were being lied to because these people, they have lots of money, they live in nice homes, their kids are going to the best schools, and they're black. And so I realized once I overcame the anger, I can see that we've been lied to, that it's right from wrong, good versus evil, and that Jackson and others were using black people for personal gain. But I had to overcome my anger first.
Yeah, I mean, I see that's how you recognized it, but what separate? I guess what I'm asking is what separates you from the other black people who do recognize it? Because there are others, but they don't speak out about it because they don't want all the hatred from the black and non-white community. Like, why do you not give a crap about it, about all the hate?
Well, those blacks who are not speaking out, I personally believe that they still resent white people secretly, but they go along with it in order because they have a hidden agenda. Because there's no way that you can overcome anger and not speak out. You can't help but speak the truth about what's going on. And then once you overcome anger, you have no fear, no doubt, no worry, no insecurities. You don't have all that stuff going on within. And so you can't help but speak the truth. But once I woke up, then what I do now, it was given to me to do. I can't help myself.
Okay. Well, could I also comment on your sex before marriage thing?
Yes.
Why not? Everybody else has. Go ahead, Dingo.
Hey, no. I just want to say that unfortunately, you know, I didn't make it like that. I didn't go that route. But I have two friends, sadly only two.
Did the
that,
women
did
think it was
make it.
unfortunate as well, Dingo?
Did the what?
I said, did the women think it was unfortunate as well? Nothing. You missed the joke. Keep going.
Yeah, I think so.
It was about you fucking the women and whatever. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, okay. I got two friends, two male friends that did make it to marriage, and both of their wives were also virgins whenever they got married. And I will say this, like their relationship with their wives, you can see that there's just something different on a whole other level there.
Yeah.
And like my wife was actually a virgin whenever we got married, or not whenever we got married. I'm sorry, whenever we started dating. Anyways, not when we got married, but when we started dating. And to those two friends I have that both of them and their wives were virgins when they got married, it's just something different about it. Like you could tell that they learned, you know, with each other what it felt like the first time, and it's like they didn't have anything else to compare it to, so it's like it's still bliss every time. You know, you're not worried about what else is out there because you don't effing know, which is fine.
The look on Dick's face during this, which is one of complete and utter disgust.
Dick's like, I need my cummies, Jesse. I need my cummies.
Whew, he's mad. All right. Yeah, go ahead, Jesse.
Yeah,
Sorry,
plus when you do it the right way, wait until marriage, the order of God is there too, of God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. But when you do it before marriage, then the woman become the man's God, and so he's subject to her, and it will not work out well in that way. You have to keep that order together. That's why you have to do it under the umbrella of marriage.
All right, Dingo, you've got enough time.
I got
Thank you, sir, for
Yeah,
calling
it
in.
was great talking to you there, Mr. Peterson.
You too. Thank
Same
you.
with you, Ralph.
Be
All
ready
Peace,
for
Andy, and
Saturday,
Gator. Love you
3
guys.
p.m.
Dude,
Eastern.
I'm born ready.
Three-
Yock is going down.
All right.
Yock's going down.
There you
Bye.
go. All right.
Have a good one, buddy.
Let's
All right.
keep going. I don't even know the order, but Mike Hancho gave me $10 earlier. So what's up, Mike Hancho? You're on the Killstream.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
My question for Jesse Lee Peterson is how do you think going forward with the Black Lives Matter movement, how do you address the crime statistic disparity of 13% makes 47% of the crime week after week in American politics? Like, what's the way forward on that?
I don't know what he's asking.
He said, how do you address the fact that blacks are committing most of the crime?
You be honest about it. And it is happening. It's going to get worse now that blacks they're being let out of jail. They even if they commit a crime, they can go back into the community without a bail bond. And now that the cops will have to tiptoe around them, it's going to get worse. And it's going to be worse for white Americans because they will be attacked. You know, we had the knockout game before where the blacks were going into the white communities and knocking white people out and robbing them. There was a guy in New York just the other day walking down the road, and an old white woman walking past on a stroller thing, and he just knocked her out and kept going. And that guy been in and out of jail 110 times. So it's really going to be a war on white folks when it comes. They're coming into your neighborhood to rob your homes and everything, because they see now they can get away with it. And they see white people are not going to do anything about it. So it's going to get worse. And blacks are not all, but they have no sense of self-control. So they're filled with anger and hatred. So they're just going to get worse because we don't have the cops to stop them. They don't follow the laws of the hearts. So it's just going to get worse unless a miracle happens.
All right.
Absolutely. If I could ask one more question,
Sure.
This coming Sunday, Jesse Lee, do you think you would be able to come on to the Dick Show?
I'm already on Dick Show.
Yeah, this is a twofer.
This is a double.
This is a double whammy.
Shot. Get out of here, Hancho. You're not funny. Fuck you. All right.
He's got church.
Spurs.
Kind of the opposite of my show.
Spurgberg. Go ahead.
You on Sundays?
Yeah, we do it on Sunday.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey.
Oh God, you're loud. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, turn me down.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Mr. Jesse Lee Peterson, it is an honor to speak to you, man. I've been a
Thank
big
you.
fan of you for a long time.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I've got a question since we got so many callers. What? Okay, so there's a lot of white people with this whole taking a knee thing. Everyone's all taking knees, and they're all like, we gotta simp to these black people because we're so afraid to be racist, and we're so afraid to address the truth because all we know is fake news media. It's fake news media is warping everyone's brains. So I'm wondering, what is the first step to, I don't know, take care of the virus that is fake news media and get these people to realize that racism isn't the issue here, that you're being led into pushing an agenda that's basically giving these tyrants total control over our lives? Like, how do we go forward with helping the white people realize this, what they're doing to themselves?
How do you fight the children of the lie?
Exactly.
You have to stop. Excuse me. You stop supporting them. Don't support the media, and then they will change. You got to stop.
I absolutely do.
And then
not
we have to
support them.
create more conservative media as well. People who are not afraid to tell the truth.
All right. Thank you, Spurgberg.
Yeah.
Appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.
All right. We got to keep going. 'Cause we got a lot of callers. Let's see. Geeky, I'll bring him in. Geeky, you were just here in studio last night, but here you are back again, calling in. Go ahead, sir.
I'm doing well. How you guys doing tonight, gentlemen?
Doing great. And the cameras work tonight. They didn't work last night, but, well, actually, they did work. Anyway, whatever. Go ahead. You're here.
Mr. Peterson, I would like to ask you about your Uncle Jesse brand. Is it only going to be syrup, or are you going to be making other breakfast foods like jams and butters?
Well, we're just going to start out with syrup and see what happens after that.
All right, and also, are you going to take Uncle Ben's spot soon since they're canceling him too?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
Rice, why not?
That's a good idea.
Keon's had dollar signs in his eyes before the show, and we were talking about just this. The
Literally.
lawyer friend. Is he still there?
Let's see. Fish and Soil, you're on the Killstream. Go ahead. Fish and Soil, you're live on the air in front of, I don't know, 2,000 people right now, and you're blowing it. All right. Well, okay. We'll put him in the radio room. Sandra Day O'Connor. Somehow I doubt that's the real Sandra Day O'Connor.
I do too.
Yeah, you doubt that too?
Oh, yeah.
They're muted though, so who gives a fuck? Either way. Let's see. Psycho Gungnir, you're on the Killstream. Go ahead. Gungnir, whatever. Fucking weeb shit. Go ahead, Psycho.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
If it ain't my boy Ralph.
Yeah.
The Ralph Mail.
Yes, the Ralph Amel.
Holy shit, you don't know how long I've been waiting to get on this fucking show.
Is that right?
Oh, you're here now, buddy.
You're here.
What's your
Yeah,
question
sorry.
for,
I might be a little bit drunk, so
That's
if I'm
okay.
kinda,
I'm a little bit. Unfortunately, only a little bit. But yeah, go ahead.
All right, so 2 things real quick. First thing, Dick, I'm looking to knock something off my bucket list here real quick. So, are we cool?
We're cool. Yes, absolutely. We're cool.
Yes! Eat my ass, Jarbo!
Got him.
Excellent.
Andy, fucking
Yeah.
magical. Aim, aim, clap, clap. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Stay back.
And Gator, it's your fault that my soundboard is so terrible.
Oh, it's me, Gator.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, sir, for calling in. You got anything else?
One last thing.
The American people are tired of women.
That's better than what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to say a slur or something before he left.
I honestly was waiting for.
I was waiting for it.
Shit.
Wow, Bibble.
Oh, wow, he didn't say
said
shit to
nothing to
Bibble.
me. He acted like I wasn't here.
Wow.
Sure, that was a mere oversight, Bibble, and not concerted effort.
No. I want him banned from the entire Discord. Take his coat.
Oh, confiscate his coat.
Bibble lives matter.
All right, let's try Fish and Soil again. Okay, is it working this time or?
Yeah, sorry.
That's
So,
okay, go ahead.
just kind of wanted to ask you what your opinion on identity politics are, because blacks seem to be able to advocate for themselves on a group basis. Whites don't seem to be able to have the ability to advocate for themselves on a group basis, at least not in the mainstream media. So I'm just kind of wondering what your thoughts on
It's
that
one
were.
of the worst things that happened to America. We need to get away from identity politics. But whites can do it. They just won't do it. You really can do it. You just won't do it for fear of being called racist. You can
So
do what
ideally,
you want.
you would.
But I'm not for identity politics at all.
Okay, yeah. So ideally, you're not for identity politics. You
Right.
would just prefer all of us to be Americans,
Yes.
and not have to advocate for ourselves on group.
Absolutely.
I
We made a
respect
big
you.
mistake by going down that road.
I love and respect you, Jesse Lee Peterson. I hope you get what you want out of this.
Thank you.
He cut out, but I think we got the gist of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Harold Silvatici, go ahead.
Here's what I found on
Oh my! What the fuck? Google. I think it said. I think it said. I don't know. I don't know if I pressed something or it thought I said hello Google, but I said Harold Silvatici. You're on the Killstream. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Sir, speak.
Yeah, I can't hear you very well.
Okay.
My question is for Jesse. I was going to ask, were you always religious? And do you think you would be as conservative as you are now if you weren't religious?
That's a good question.
Great question.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, I've always been religious, but it was just a thing back then. But now that I really been born again of God, it's a different thing. So if I didn't believe in religion, I think I would be like an atheist. Anything goes.
Well, yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that if
Yeah.
they didn't have that religious grounding, that they
Yeah,
like, just
I
said,
think
"Fuck it."
everyone should have that because it gives you a platform that kind of guides your life in the right way to go.
So if like you said, if you were an atheist, you would just probably not have much care about anything.
About
but-
anything. Yeah.
All right. Now, what about the counter argument though from the atheist that would say, well, that this is all there is, so you would care about it even more, maybe if you're counting on the afterlife, that maybe you put more value onto this life. I don't know. That's the
If you're counting on the
since this is all you have, there is no heaven or whatever after that makes it even more valuable.
But most atheists know that there's more to what they think it is. Inwardly, they know.
Right.
They just don't know how to get to it.
Okay.
But they know.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take some more calls.
Whew, I was worried for a second Ralph was going to convert you to atheism. With that would be the end. Tomorrow, the church
He
shuts
just takes
down. I never thought of that.
No more church.
Go ahead, Stacy. You just called in.
Hey guys, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Hey, Stacey.
Doing well. Go ahead.
Jesse Lee, you are amazing.
Amazing.
So I have a weird question.
All right.
George Floyd's daughter, she goes from where her father was going to be inevitably in prison on and off for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Now she's like a superstar with her college paid for. What does that do to her psyche?
It
Or
builds her
your-
ego, and she's going to go nuts. She's not going to do very well, very well with that money. It's going to really just destroy her because it's going to make
That's
her
what I
feel
thought.
that she's more important than what she is. But when she's alone, reality will set in. I wish that had not happened to her, but she will pay a price for it.
It's like a lottery winner. They always lose the money right
That's
away.
right. Yeah, total
Yeah.
ego. Yeah.
All right, Stacy. Thank you so
That
much
was
for
it. Thanks.
All
for
right.
calling
Good night.
in. I appreciate it. Let me read these, and then we'll go through the rest of the callers.
Did I tell you that he cried, Mama?
You did mention that. His last words, crying for his mama.
I'm like, what the?
Should have been saying, "Fuck you, motherfucker." What?
Anything would have better than Mama.
Oh.
And Mama rested up and pulled him in.
Oh, took him on home.
Reached up.
Swing low, sweet
That's for
chariot.
sure.
Oh, that's banned. You see
What?
that?
Oh,
Yeah, that's banned. They banned that song
That's
from
a
soccer
stereotype.
team, I
Is
think.
that true?
Yeah, they banned
did.
a team
He's right.
from singing
I saw the
it.
story, yeah. Because
Wow.
slaves used to sing it, so white
Yeah.
people can't sing it or
Can't
something.
sing it.
I don't know. I'm still singing it, though. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
right.
Swing low. All right. Hey, Farmer says, "Hake, you too, Jesse." He says, "Just kidding. Jesse's amazing." All right. Let's
Thank
let's,
you, Hate Farmer.
Let's keep going. Wandering Soul says, "I disagree. Whites need to get out of the cities." I've seen people say that. I saw Jack Posobiec on Twitter said that today, actually. From I think he's probably been on your guys' show. But anyway, that whites need to leave the cities, abandon the cities. What do you say to that?
But you can't keep running.
Well,
because
I
look what-
thought we already had white flight. Where are we gonna go
That's
now?
right, that's
Fucking
right.
rocket ship? I don't know.
Look, they went to Texas, and now the liberals are taking over Texas.
Yeah, they are.
So you
They're
have
pretty
to,
close to getting it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. Happiest camper. Okay. It says Jesse looking extra black today. Alpha.
Amazing.
He just turned it up when he turned the settings up a little bit.
Black as the ace of spades.
Cass Michael once says, Jesse, please pitch marriage and children to Dick. Well, he pitched it a little bit, I think, already throughout the program.
I have a feeling Dick going to do the right thing after today.
Oh, now he's guilty.
Wow.
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 Knock her up right now.
Do the right thing.
You know how many men I have telling me that I need to knock my girlfriend up every day?
No.
Like a sewing circle online.
You should wait
Dude, you
until
got to
ma-
have kids.
No, wait until marriage first.
Oh, okay. No problem. So I got to
a
control
whole
this. So I'm going to
process
wake
here.
up married if I drink too much after
I'll
the
do
show.
I'll do your wedding for you.
You'll do my wedding for me?
I'll perform it.
Oh, man.
Now, dude.
That's quite a spectacle, Jesse.
Dude,
He's giving me a wink over here, like he's gonna have his fingers crossed or something at the time. Where can we do this?
I can come here, or you can go to my church right down.
Oh,
the
it
road.
had to
I
be
don't
the
want to taint the house with that if it
should be
doesn't
in the
work
church,
out.
I
Yeah,
think.
it should
I think
probably
yeah,
be
I
at
do
the
it at the
church.
church there.
I think it should be the church.
We have a big party there.
Yeah, if you want to.
Ooh,
It's a
man.
celebration.
She's trans. Is that okay?
I doubt that. But I can tell she loves you.
Yeah. How can you tell?
She look like she loves you.
Because she's pretty?
Yeah, that too.
That too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, Ralph, what do you think? I need the other side of the debate.
Well, I mean, I don't know. not to put any pressure on. You know, I'm a big fan of 80s Girl, though. So I think, I don't know.
But you do agree that
She's a good cook.
Doing the right thing.
She listens to your show like every day.
I have to say, yeah.
See there? She wants
She
what's
does. She's a
right.
Jesse Lee fan,
Right
mega
on.
fan, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But women want men to do the right thing.
I don't know.
I'm looking for I trap myself back in here. I'm going to climb through the basement and then tunnel my way back to Mexico. You're going to see white flight in a moment here as I get the hell out of this room. Turn these lights down. Something.
Mexican movement.
We're having a lot of audio problems over
Yeah.
here, Jesse. Wires are coming out.
Amazing.
Well, the offer's on the table.
We got a hamster. We mean we're making baby steps.
That's not a baby.
You should. I mean, well, yeah, that's true. That's the best part.
You should have a truckload of children.
A
after that.
truckload? Oh, because the Mexican thing?
And we
You should-
need white. Good point.
Yeah.
And we also need white babies.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I just got divorced from my Pakistani wife, actually. That's wouldn't have been white babies in that case.
Really?
but,
You have
yeah.
children?
No.
None.
No.
Well, you should meet a white woman. You have a girlfriend now, right?
Yeah.
Is she white?
Yeah.
Well, make white babies. Get married.
Okay.
We
I'll
need
consider
white
that.
babies because I heard that after a while, white Americans going to be minority in America. It's over if that should happen.
So you're anti-race mixing of any sort.
I mean, I'm not against it personally, but
you saying there needs to be more white babies. Though,
we
so-
need more
Okay.
white babies so we can keep the country going.
Okay.
You should not become minority.
Okay. Yeah. We've talked about that many times here on the Killstream.
Yeah.
All right, Jay. Phil,
So get
not
married,
me
make white
specifically.
babies.
After 7 years.
Yeah, after 7 years.
Based Cozy Poster with the Ninja Guinea says, Jesse, what is your definition of hatred? A lot of racisms require the offender to have hatred.
My definition of it
Yeah.
is when you judge a fellow man. It's enough to see injustice, but don't hate what you see because they cannot help themselves. Deal with it, but don't hate the person for it. They can't help themselves.
All right, let's keep going. We'll read through these. Since they paid me, we'll take the rest of the calls. We'll let Jesse go. We'll free Jesse here. Philip J. 33 says, where the motherfuck is the green room? I can't help you guys during the show. Dave the Impaler says, Dick, do you identify more with your Mexican half?
You know, it's I think being half is a weird experience because I have I mean, my Mexican grandma's as Mexican as it gets. She's you know, we do her whole Mexican impression. But my dad ran a business my whole life. He's a stockbroker when I was a little kid. Then he ran a business, and there's kind of like I don't think that's really the white experience. Like I have more experience with that than my mom's from Nebraska. So I go back to her home and it's pickup trucks, fireworks. It's the whole white Midwest white experience. But my dad's side's exactly the opposite. You can shift back and forth between both easily, but you don't really ever feel like one or the other. I don't know.
We've had several callers call in and say that basically. That's kind of just never really a full belonging to either.
Yeah.
All right. It's kind of depressing, though. I mean, you could have finished it.
I'm just glad that my last name is the Mexican one, so I can put that on all the college applications and all the business applications. Like, there you go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it matters. It matters.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Mary Matson says, Ralph, please get JLP to debate EMJ, who is E. Michael Jones. I don't know what they're supposed to debate over, or is there? I'm not sure what they would. a lot of people have a lot of ideas and they just throw out names. I don't know if you guys have a subject or some type of disagreement there. I don't really know of it. But Chet Atkins 808 says someone has to introduce JLP to EMJ. Okay, look, guys, just email me. Colada Derek says, would you hang out? Oh, I'm not reading that one. Cheesehead, but thank you. Cheesehead 69 says this live format is so much better. Oh yeah, so much better. I'm having fun with it, I have to say. Nurax with the camera.
Camera's great, man.
He's talking about, yeah. It was great. Nurax says, I won't read that one either, Nurax. Thank you, though.
Chatters are getting drunk now.
Yeah, they're getting a little
trying out their B game.
Yeah. Southern Dingo says Yacht got BTFO'd by the real captain, Captain Jesse. Gaius Natrolian says, get off your knees, boy.
Get up off your knees, boy.
Philip J33 says White Lives Matter, the Hake Report. Sitting right here with some ice creams. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you.
Oh, yeah.
D Doggio says, thanks for having Jesse. Y'all check Stream Elements? No, but I'm going to check it and read them all right before the end. Promise. Sorry. It's a little bit different when I'm having to, I don't know. Rudyard says, Jesse's the best. Ralph, we miss the Dixie outros. I know what you're hinting at there. Akimbo Fist says, I commend Jesse for his simplicity. V for virtue. Dan Bigfoot says, how would JLP celebrate Father's Day this Sunday?
I'm just going to relax. We're having church. After that, I'm relaxing the rest of the day.
Let's see. Hake gifted a 1 month subscription. Thank you, Hake.
What's a good gift for Dad?
Yeah, that's a good
He's always
question.
hard to buy for.
And it's coming up right now. So, yeah, what could you do for your dad? That'd be a good idea.
I don't know.
That's not having kids or getting married. Not that.
Finally fulfilling his wish.
Yeah.
Giving him grandkids.
He's already got those.
She said, hey, Dad, I'm getting married. We're going to have a truckload of children. You're going to be
at
a
JLP's
grandpa.
church with a huge party.
Right. And then a white shirt, White History Month shirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
what, for my Mexican dad? Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Max Hall says, does Jesse...
I'm going to tell him he needs to have no more sex. That's what I'll do. Here you go. White History Month and no more sex because you already had kids.
Max Hall says, does Jesse drink at all?
No.
No drink, no drug of any sort?
Once in a while, wine with dinner or something, but...
Not a regular, like, for recreation. Or just, okay, I got
Right, no.
What's your opinion on marijuana?
I wouldn't recommend it because it lowers your consciousness. And I think that we should have a clear mind, a higher consciousness, because, and also you can become addicted to it. It leads from one thing to another one. So I wouldn't recommend it.
All right. Maximus the Merciful says, you have the biggest dick if it's the only one she sees. Okay, all right.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. For several different reasons. TC457823 with the Ninjagini. Dan Bigfoot says to JLP. This is directed to him. Shout out to Worski and the Clap Gang. Subcultured.
Fuck you,
on
yeah.
D Live. What is the end goal of Black Lives Matter and Black Power people? What would you say to that, Jesse?
Total destruction.
That's all
It's
know?
no different than the Black Panthers, and we had the way back in the 60s, they had these black organizations, Black Power people, and they end up destroying themselves because they're filled with hatred. I can't imagine that the people in America and around the world is even listening to this organization, Black Lives Matter. It was founded by fat black lesbians.
Hey, wait, say it again. What?
The worst kind.
Fat
The
black
last part.
lesbians.
Yes, those sound.
And the
Yo,
world.
you're so true.
How do you listen to fat black lesbians?
I don't know. I try not to listen to them.
How did they convince you to destroy a country? Kneel down to them. What? Is everybody on pot?
I don't know.
Am I the only one that
Yeah, how do you think it did happen?
What did they used to
Jesse,
do to fat black
how come do
lesbians?
you think
Jesse?
it did happen?
Wait, hold on.
What?
What did they used to do when fat black lesbians came up and they tried to, oh, well, this is how shit's supposed to be. What did you used to tell a fat black lesbian?
Go sit down.
Oh, shit.
I'm blown
Go
away.
sit
though.
your big ass down
Yeah.
somewhere. We don't want to fucking hear that shit.
But what happened that the people caved into a group of fat black lesbians?
I think it's fear,
Have you ever
JLP.
thought
I
about
think
that?
I think it's fear, right? Because they
It has to
hold
be.
your work hostage and they And then they call you racist, and people are afraid to be called racist. I think it's just fear, right?
It is fear, that's for sure. That's the mama effect.
All right, let's keep going.
It is worse.
Southern Dingo says,
fat black lesbians. That's mind blowing.
Oh God!
Even
you're right.
Even the Jews allowed the fat black lesbian to Beverly Hills.
I talked about that before the show. I thought surely he won't say that on the show. I knew he wouldn't, but he did.
Why not? I was telling James. I'm like, James, from the Hate Report.
Yeah.
They were up at 3rd Street there, right there in Los Angeles and 3rd. I'm like, the Jews are not going to let these people in Beverly Hills. Don't worry. And next thing I hear, the black lesbians are in Beverly Hills. I'm like, what the?
Oh my
God. Something's up. Something's up.
When you put it like that.
And I don't even hear the Jews complaining about it.
Oh, you will.
I will. Because normally I would hear the complaints.
They're famous for being silent about their complaints. Suffering in silence. That's what they're known for.
Evidently.
Southern Dingo says, holy crap, Harold Silvatici's a foreigner. That's true. Hate Farmer says, Hake. I already read that one, but thank you. Dumpster Dassy says, Dick isn't white. It explains cucking on Floyd. Okay. Psycho says, give this to Bibble. I love the D&D streams. Kali Yuga, I don't know what this says. You said you would sing it, now sing it, chicken. I don't know what you meant, actually. Did I say I would sing something? I don't remember.
Swing Low, Sweet Chariot?
Swing Low. I already said, I don't know more than that part. I have to look up the lyrics. I just know the Swing Low.
You still have your southern tone accent. You know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, it's nice. Don't lose it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I appreciate that.
The
That's
South
very
will
nice
rise
of you
again.
to say.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I used to want to lose it back in the, when you're trying to do this type of broadcasting
Right.
thing, you're not
No.
really supposed to sound like
Yeah,
this.
don't lose it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Cooper says, Ralph, my girlfriend wants to ask if you went to VBS, and VBS stands for Vacation Bible School. And yes, I did. Very much so. Cali, Southern Baptist, yes. Kali Yuga Searle Company says, all of you singing it together, it's a pretty song. I don't know. I think I might have a clue, but Mike Anto says, what's JLP's take on interracial relationships? We talked about that already. Kali Yuga says, unless you're all chicken, well, we must be chicken if it's the song I'm thinking you're talking about. Hate Farmer says, what does Jesse think of white people taking a knee? We talked about that. He thinks they're huge cucks.
Yeah.
TC457823, thank you with those 2 ninja guineas. Dan Bigfoot says, is JLP a Puritan who thinks enjoying sex is a sin?
I don't know if I think it as a sin. I just think it changes the order of life where the man is controlled by the woman rather than the woman following the man. That's the order of life. And women want men that will lead them, not one that will follow them.
Based Cozy Poster says this with the Ninja Guinea. Jesse, what is your definition of hate? Oh, we asked that. Okay, so it just came up out of order. Sorry. See how D-Live? It's kind of weird. Plague7788 says, can Jesse call my ex-girlfriend Danny a slut?
I don't know that.
I knew you were going to. If I was hoping
She's probably a slut, though, right?
She's probably a slut, yeah.
If he's having sex with her and not married, then she's a slut.
There you have it. Danny, you are a slut.
And he is a slut maker. Have you ever heard a white guy speak?
Yeah.
But I mean really white and really speak white.
Yeah, I have heard that. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Really? Yeah. What is?
Like a professor, or what?
Yeah, I have this.
Like a British guy?
I have my what is he?
Your social media guy.
My social media guy. He's really white. He even move his lips like a white person. Chris,
See, I'm from too far down south to be that way. Yeah, exactly. I got to. Yeah, exactly. I was raised around so many black people to be that way.
Watch this. Well, I want to show you a really white guy.
Okay.
Real fast, if I may. Chris, what do you do for Jesse, for Bond?
Wait, get on camera. You might as well move over a little bit so you can get over.
You see how white he
see
is?
if you can get on. Yeah.
He is so white, make me want to be white.
Okay. Nah, I don't think it. Well, I don't know if it'll go on,
it's
but
fine.
yeah, just go ahead and talk. Just go ahead and talk.
I'm Jesse Lee Peterson's
Look at his mouth.
social media director. I don't have a southern accent like Ralph.
His mouth is going
and
crazy.
I am not.
Yeah.
I'm not half Mexican like Dick.
Look how formal his mouth is.
I
It's
haven't
true.
seen that since I was a slave on the plantation.
He's got like striations in his lips that
Yeah.
are tensing like muscles moving all around.
Teeth are so straight too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
white all the way. That's why I hired him.
Cass Michael 1 says, thank you so much, Jesse, for coming in studio. Definitely.
Yeah,
I'll thank you as well
absolutely.
for
For
that.
sure.
TC with a bunch more diamonds. Thank you so kindly. Let's see. Noom saying resub for a month. Thank you as well. TC with another diamond. Maximus the Merciful says, my last wiener joke was about marrying a virgin. WePP Hole just subscribed monthly. Base Cozy Poster says, one more. Did you see that Merriam-Webster redefined their definition of racism? It equals race plus power. Shaking my head. I did not see that. I don't know if you guys saw that. But
They changed it to include more of what people call systemic racism. that
well, they're
it's about
frequently
power
playing with
structures.
language because it's very important. Language is super fucking important.
Webster's fake news.
Yeah, and the left is so far advanced on that. It's unbelievable. Kali Yuga Searle Company says, so fearful you can't even sing a hymn with a preacher. I don't Malcolm X says, excellent show. Where can I buy Uncle Jesse syrup? It's not out yet.
No, not yet. We'll let you know.
Also, if you missed the beginning of the show, his shirt, we have the White History Month shirt here. Doesn't July just feel white?
He is white.
JesseLee Peterson. But it got pulled.
Discontinued.
Yeah, it got pulled off
Discontinued.
Teespring. Literally, like
unbelievable.
We have a new design though that I'll send this to you through Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Maybe. Well, just send it to me. I'll pull it up and I'll
Alright.
retweet it and stuff.
Okay.
But a new design out. Is it up already?
Yeah, it's up already.
Okay. You know what? DM it to
Bugs
me
up
on
me.
Twitter, and I'll
Okay.
go ahead and retweet that. So if you guys want to go ahead and support Jesse, since they tried to blackball it, well, maybe I shouldn't use that term.
I know,
Yeah, tried to harm a black entrepreneur live here on the Killstream. Disgusting. Okay, here it goes right here. All right, let's see. Oh, it's already up on Teespring. So I'll retweet it.
How long will it last?
I don't know
We
how
shall
long it'll
see.
last. Yeah,
Yeah, you have to hurry.
Might
before
not
they
want to
take it
use
down.
Teespring
I
again.
know.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that, but okay. Well, we'll see.
Where do you sell your swag on?
I have a white label store through somebody I won't mention live on air right now because pretty sure some people are watching.
Protect-
Seems
Yeah.
like, but yeah, it's shop.theralphretort.com if you'd like some merchandise,
Nice.
including some exclusive LA stream merchandise.
wow.
So check that
Right
out.
on.
Thank you. Balls with the diamond. Okay, now let's run through the callers and we'll get you out of here. Probably, well, we'll see. Alexandra, you're muted. You should know better than that, too. That's shame. Okay, well, I'm still talking. You know what? Get it together. We'll try to bring you in a minute. Let's see. Dark Butters, go ahead.
Hey, Ralph and guys, what's up?
What's up, man?
I had a great time yesterday. Next time, don't tell me to introduce myself to Dick as Zoom outside of his house. That was a bad call. But you know, after I got back from the cops, I had a great time.
Yes, I'm glad you made it back.
I missed out, man. I got Shaggett and you got Jesse today. I would have taken today in a heartbeat. So Jesse, how you doing this evening?
All is well. Thanks for asking.
Oh, that's great. So everyone's shilling, right? Oh wait, Sunday. I can't ask you to my podcast. But in all seriousness, I did want to ask. What do you think about like violence towards children and how it's very prevalent, especially with single mothers in the Black community? Do you think that's causing a lot of damage
100%.
in the community?
Absolutely, and that's why.
So are you at no violence? Do you advocate for no violence towards children?
Well, yeah, you shouldn't be violent toward them. You should love your kids and be a good example for them and guide them in the right way to go.
Okay, I think that's awesome, sir.
Yeah.
I would love to get chicken and waffles with you someday.
All right.
Thank you, Dark Butters. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Have a good night.
You
Good
too.
night.
All right, now this is breaking news that just happened a minute ago, I guess. Developing Twitter just labeled a Donald Trump tweet, President Donald Trump, of course, as, quote, manipulated media. It prompted an immediate response from MAGA campaign manager Brad Parscale on Twitter, which reads, "Hey, Twitter, your days are numbered."
Yeah.
Manipulated media tag. I guess that's talking about like deep fake type stuff or audio. I don't know. I haven't seen this video yet. Somebody linked it to me right before we came on the air. It's some Trump. I don't know if it's a campaign.
Why do
ad
you
or
think that they are doing this to the president? Don't they know that he
Well,
can
it's-
change the rules?
Well, they're thinking he might not be president for too much longer, and this is the time to take him out. I think that's what they're thinking.
No,
actually,
that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well,
They're blowing their wad on it pretty like that's
Yeah.
he is
but
not
what if he
gonna
wins?
take
That's the
that
thing. It's like,
uh-uh.
yeah, I don't know. I would be a little more circumspect if I were them, but that's not the
He's
way
got
they're
enough
playing.
time left to get rid of that
Yes.
230
Yes.
protection too.
Yeah.
Now let
so.
me let's see. Let me do this. Okay, let's see. Sandra Day O'Connor, the fake one. Go ahead.
Hey, Jesse, have you seen an animated show called The Boondocks?
No.
Yes.
Oh, I think you'd really appreciate it. There's a character on it named Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. Yes, we know about
Oh,
Ruckus.
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, say you heard about Ruckus. You heard about that.
You know exactly where you've heard this joke before.
You've heard this one before.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Sandra Day O'Connor. You didn't sound like Sandra Day O'Connor
No,
at
I
all.
didn't.
You didn't even try either. You could have at least. Anyway, Mr. Anti-Simp, go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Sir. All right, you're done. Let's see. Alex, she's got it together this time. I know she does. Go ahead. Oh, God. I gave her all that faith.
Alexandra.
I put my faith in a woman once again, let
man.
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Oh,
God.
my goodness. Oh, every single time, Jesse. It's because I'm not living life right. I think you might be right.
There you go.
Frank Jalapeno, go ahead. You're on the Killstream.
Hey guys, how you doing? Thanks for having me here tonight.
You're welcome, sir. I'm
So
doing
I
good.
just have I just got a quick question for Jesse here.
All right.
Sure.
So, like I know you probably wouldn't say that the erasure of like the N-word or the censorship of it should be the way to like take its power away, right? But like, what do you think should be done to take the power away from the N-word?
First of all, black people don't care about their word at all.
They don't. They really don't. They don't give a single fuck about that at all.
Yeah.
God.
And so they only use it to manipulate white people, to put fear in white people. And so white people need, if they want to say it, they need to say it and not be afraid of it. Once you overcome the fear of words, they no longer have effect on you, over you. They can't control you. You have to overcome fear.
Yeah.
Say the N-word.
Yeah.
No, do not. They do still have control over payment processors, unfortunately.
Gave me a pass.
Yeah. You have to overcome fear of words, and then you can't be
Yeah,
affected by
down the
words.
line, I'm working on it.
I do privately in my own home.
Right after I get married, I'll do that.
Thank you, Frank Jalapeno, for that awesome question.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Alex dropped out again, so I was going to bring her back in. We'll see. I think she's having problems. Go ahead, Mary Manson. Uh-oh. Mary's having problems, too. Women are not acquitting
ready.
themselves well tonight, I have to say.
You know, Cripple Jesus is good with audio always.
Yeah, I see he's muted in there, even though
Oh,
he doesn't
wow.
need it. He's server muted. How is that? Oh, wait. Okay, go ahead, Cripple Jesus.
Oh, God, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Jesse,
Yes.
I'm a huge fan. I have a question
Thank you.
for you.
All right.
You always talk about the first step to being a man is moving out of your mama's house.
Well, the first
And-
step is forgiving your mother and then moving out.
I forgave my mother, and I am now moving out. I got my own apartment.
Right on.
So I would want to know what's the next step to get me closer to God.
You have to love your father. Don't resent your earthly father at all. And when you love your father, you automatically love God.
All right. Would you recommend doing anything for Father's Day?
Yeah, if you have a father, you want to do something, do something. If not, don't worry about it.
Would you help me forgive my father?
How help you in what way?
I don't. I want to forgive him, but I had never thought about it.
What do you resent him for? Why do you resent him?
Well, he uses drugs, and that split up the family. But I do think I'm ready to forgive him now.
But why do you resent him? He using the drug, not you.
It just split up our family because he started stealing money from us. But I forgive him.
But
for
that's
that.
not a reason for you to resent him. What did he do to you?
I personally got offended when he took my money.
So he stole from you?
He did. He
Oh, yeah.
stole money from
Yeah,
me.
forgive him for it. I would go and talk to him about it, ask him about it, and let it go. Forgive him so you can go free.
All right, thank you, sir.
It's not for him. It's for you, right? Like
Right,
it's
for
not
you.
for him. It's
No.
so you can let it go. Right?
The other,
Like,
your father don't or mother do not have to admit to anything. They don't
Yeah,
have to
it's
say
not
I'm
about the-
sorry. They don't have to say anything.
No.
You forgive them, and then God will forgive
what you say is a really powerful message. I think people don't quite understand it sometimes. At the first, I've watched a lot of your stuff too.
Yeah.
it's about yourself. It's
yeah,
not
it's about
them.
you.
Yeah,
And then you will start a new generation, a generation of love instead of hate.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate the advice.
Right on.
Thank you, Cripple Jesus. I appreciate it, man. You have
The,
a good-
Cripple Jesus,
Oh,
does
whoa,
that
whoa,
mean
whoa,
does that do you
Go ahead.
forgive your mom? Does that mean you're not recording her boyfriend talking to your dog anymore?
Oh, Cripple Jesus, are you
He's
still there?
gone.
Oh, he muted
Oh,
it.
he
What a
muted
magic
it.
thing. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, come on. We'll see if he'll
His
have-
mom's boyfriend would baby talk to their dog, and he was recording him and making fun of him for it.
You ever talk to your dog like that?
No.
Never?
I don't have a dog.
Would you ever have a dog?
I had one when I was little in the country, but not where I live now. Because I don't have.
Is it
time
beta to
take-
have an animal and
No,
to
it's
feed
not.
them? I mean, that's the definition of cuckery, isn't it? You're giving them.
If you start talking to them, then you have a problem.
Oh, yeah. All right. I won't say whether I have or have not talked to my animals. Alex, oh, God damn. She needs to talk to somebody about her tech issues. Go ahead, Snow Dog. Snow Dog. It's a dead dog. Goodbye. Thank you. Let's see. Viridian Cavalier, go ahead. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Reverend Peterson.
Thank you.
Honestly, well, I like the sex before marriage thing. Funny thing, I technically, I don't know, it's weird, but basically I had a long distance relationship with a girl, and she was brought up to not want sex before marriage, and she tempered me to be like that, and ironically, she broke that own vow herself.
Oh.
And honestly, I do feel bad for her. She's nice. But I don't know. That's a very different story. Another thing is, I don't hate my father at all.
Right.
I understand he's a complicated man, and he's been burned at least technically 3 times throughout his life. First one was that his mother just outright gave a parcel of land his father willed him to her new husband, his stepfather.
Amazing.
Second one was they weren't married, but they had a relationship going. My father and his first, I guess, significant other, they were both young. She was apparently still shopping around for men when my dad was at least seemingly supposed to be faithful, and I'm sure he was. And then the third and final time, which is before he met my mother, and the reason why their marriage, at least on his end, because he's got baggage from the previous relationships and the way his mother treated him. His first official wife was basically, I think he was in his middle 20s, and now he's late 60s. He was in his middle 20s at the time, and he married a 17-year-old girl. This was North Carolina in the 80s. And basically, she went from this party girl to a holy roller basically overnight. Eventually, and the thing is, this one hinges on the fact that my dad knew he wasn't good with money. So he would give the money to his wife so that she could handle it, pay the bills.
You cut out. I don't know what.
Right, no, I'm just thinking. Sorry, chat's kind of distracted me.
Don't read the chat. God damn it! Oh my God, are you serious?
We could probably guess what they're saying.
Yeah, I can guess what they're saying. It's like listening to yourself on the radio when you call in. Don't pay attention to the chat.
Don't read the chat.
All right, go ahead.
Going back to my story about my
Do you
dad.
have a question? You have a question for me?
Yeah, that's what
Minimize the chat,
too.
dude. Minimize the chat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do you have a
well,
question?
I'm not even looking at it right now, but
Well, I hope not.
Don't look at it for the rest of the show.
basically, God damn it.
It's tough, man. It's tough. But do you have a question? Go ahead. You got a question for Jesse? Just go
His
ahead.
first wife basically went behind his back, told his mother that he was beating her, all that. And my dad's not a confrontational man. He's never laid a hand.
Is this The Great Gatsby? I know I've heard this book before.
If Gatsby was a welder, I guess.
It was a different time.
I'll be back. I gotta go to the
although if I,
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Give him a minute.
Wait, just wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's coming back. Wait. Oh my God.
am I right?
Hey,
to
get on the
feel-
mic. Maybe you can help him. Get on. What?
Am I right in feeling just a little bit disappointed?
Jesse's
that,
not here. He got up to take a piss.
God damn it!
Literally.
That's a first.
God damn it!
Don't feel
Jesse
bad.
said
Don't
this guy's
feel
beyond
bad,
me,
dude.
and
You good. You good.
No, he
man.
just. I think he just really had to go. You know.
Right, yeah.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is a privilege to be able to host the Killstream. I say, hey, what's up, man?
Yo, by the way,
that's-
Ralph, I'm enjoying fucking the show
Definitely.
greatly, man. This is great, man. And you guys being on camera is really cool. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you. I
It really
appreciate
adds.
that.
It really adds to the show.
I appreciate that, Worski. We'll get you out here in LA
Yeah, man.
sometime. We know you want to be here. We'll get you out here. Hey, what's up, man? Why don't you plug your shit while you're on camera here?
I'm live every day, Sunday through Friday, right after Jesse Lee Peterson's show.
Where
Sunday, on thehakereport.com or dlive.tv/The Hake Report.
There you go.
And it's fun.
Kind of like the after show for Jesse's show, or
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yep.
what, I've seen
It's
it.
cool.
I already knew, but I'm asking, I don't know. But yeah, so what's
or
your
the
favorite
pre-show for church before church.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about hosting the show?
It's fun. I like to talk to the people,
Mhm.
and then I also get to get it off my chest when I'm reading these stories, and you get worked up, and you get
Frustrated,
to- yeah.
That's true. It is kind of an outlet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
And you get to like compile your thoughts a little bit and just rant about it a little.
Now, I might have asked you this last time. I don't remember, but what's your all-time favorite Jesse Lee Peterson story?
Oh man, that's a good
Or
question.
one of them. One of them.
I mean, I like when he's confronting these city council people or these fake people he went up to Sacramento dealing with the no bail thing. They got rid of money bail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
cash
he's
money,
like, you hate black people. He said that to and you do not respect black people, to this guy that was getting rid of money bail. And it was nice to see him just set the room on fire, because all these people with their fake political talk is just boring. And then he comes in just brings it to life.
Just
It's
bringing
cool.
that real.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool. Thank you, by the way. Helped put this together. I have to shout out Hake.
Oh yeah.
Who's having
Thanks
a
for
wild
having us.
week here in Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Jesse. Now Jesse's back.
Okay.
He was holding on. Now wait, hold on. He doesn't have the headset back on. Don't go into it. We don't want him to miss anything.
So I
Make
went to
sure
the gym
you
today, I've
get
been
to
drinking a lot of water.
the point sooner rather than
I went to the
later.
gym today and I've been drinking a lot of water.
Oh yeah, I understand. Believe me, I have to piss too. But normally,
make
if
my
I
long
might have had my
story
normal
short.
amount of drinks, I would have already gotten up.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
did he ever ask the question?
He was waiting.
we had him wait. We had him wait.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
He's
back.
been talking this whole time.
Short. Basically, the issue is my dad had baggage from previous relationships, and that got carried over to the relationship with my own mother, and it was a large reason of why the two are separated. Now, like I said, I do not hate him. I just feel a little disappointed that he could not divorce his previous relationships and what happened in them to focus solely on the issues my mother had, which was that her own mother beat her down relentlessly. And do I at least do you feel like I have the right to feel disappointed in him, or?
Well, you have a right to feel disappointed, but you don't have a right to resent them. You can't be angry at them.
Right, and I don't resent him at all. I
Right.
mean, oh yes, and also, you know about the founding of the ADL?
God damn.
No, we don't know about the founding of the ADL, but we know about the ending of the Killstream. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you calling in.
That was the question.
Oh my God, damn, I can't even. Fucking, that's what we waited. It wouldn't be the Killstream without that being the fucking punchline. All right, let's go ahead and bring in another caller. God, fucking damn,
Modern day
Cantillion.
fucking
So
Andy
basically,
Oh.
if you
By the way,
had,
the Jews.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
if you were
punchline.
making
That's what
cookies,
he said.
Cantillions, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? Well, thank you so much for taking my call, man.
You're welcome.
Dick, good to see you. And Jesse, it is such an honor to speak to you right now, man.
Thank you.
You are a fucking voice of a generation. Honestly, one of the best dudes ever.
I
So,
appreciate that.
what is besides, you, of course, are there any black leaders, black men, women, whomever within our country right now that can actually speak to the African American community? Like, is there any leaders out there that we can look up to?
No.
Except for JLP.
And the reason for that, we're
So
not.
at this point, so
we're
the
not
only
supposed
leaders
to-
have to be within their own community, or
No,
I mean, like,
we're
okay.
not supposed to have leaders as adults. We're not supposed to have leaders. We're supposed to be examples, living examples of what is right. And the only leader that we have is the one that's within us, which is Christ within us. But we should not have a physical leader. That's what's wrong with another thing that's wrong with black people now is that they have these leaders, the black leaders, and these people leading them down the wrong path. Our parents should be our examples. And when we become an adult, God leads us the rest of the way. I'm
You know what? I
not.
think
I'm
that's,
not a
that's
lead.
great.
Yeah, I'm not a leader. I point people back to the God within themselves, and He will lead you. Because if you turn your life over to someone else to lead you, they're going to take advantage of you.
And I don't even, it's probably not even just between black communities. It's also within white communities ourselves.
Yeah.
We really should be looking towards God
Yes,
for your own, yeah.
within yourself.
That's a-
Absolutely.
That's an awesome message.
Yep.
One last question before I go. I'm really sorry. Are you guys going to the Pro Cops rally in Huntington Beach this Saturday?
What time is it?
I think it's at 11. I want to say it's online. I can shoot you a DM if you want.
Probably
Ralph,
not. It's on Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Probably
Saturday
not,
morning.
just because I have to do shows on Saturday. But I don't know.
You have afternoon shows, right? With the Baked Alaska?
Yeah, so I got shows.
It's a trick.
It's a trick.
It's a trick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Down-
trick.
yeah.
I was gonna say it's a trick.
It's a trick.
You're like, wait, what?
Cops are arresting
Hold on, wait, what's
everybody who
happening
goes
here?
there.
Hold on. We're hearing about tricky police. I've heard my antenna go
Well, I'll
up.
take
All right.
pictures for you guys.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll try to figure out. We were talking about maybe going out somewhere,
Yeah.
but maybe not at the rally itself. Maybe somewhere else.
Maybe somewhere that's not a pro anybody rally.
Yeah, just some type of meat.
And also, I love Dick how all of a sudden now, like you're kind of backtracking a little bit on the pro-police or anti-police stance. Just saying, man, a little bit.
Well, I mean, I'm from the suburbs. The police didn't do shit for me. I think they have. I think that the police have been used. The police have been used to stop things, to stop lifestyles that people are afraid of. Like, I hate the war on drugs. I think it's I think it's immoral to tell people what they can and cannot do with their bodies. I think it's criminalizing addiction. It's not helping anybody who's addicted to drugs. It's just punishing them. I think it's decimating communities, and I think the cops are used by people in general because they don't want to parent their kids. Like they don't want to intervene in life, so they call the police and say, "You're the customer service. I don't like what's going on here. Come out here and fix it for me." Instead of interacting with life like they do. At the same time, I'm not a fan of police. I'm a fan of the rule of law, but there is a lot of dirty shit that the cops are doing.
I have a question for Jesse on this one. When you walk down the street, Jesse, and you see a police officer, like, coming across the street or whatever, do you feel comfortable? Do you feel at ease, or are you feeling in danger?
I feel totally comfortable. Nothing. I have no fear. I'm happy to see it. And the reason I am because I have my car insurance paid up. That's the only time.
You're not sitting there drunk in a Wendy's drive-thru.
That's the only time I would fear the cop if I didn't have my car insurance or license on me or something like that. But I didn't grow up fearing the cops, and I still don't.
No.
And there's no such thing as what do they call it? Cop abuse?
Police brutality?
Police brutality. That's another made-up word. If you really look at the folks who are getting in trouble with the cops, they're the ones who are resisting following the instructions of the officers when they're stopped.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, I don't think you can police without kicking ass. Like, I don't think you can stop violent crime without being violent somewhat. I mean, and they're going to screw up. They're people.
Right.
They're people. You expect them to screw up. That said, we make them do way too much, in my opinion.
You know, like you're not wrong there, Dick.
Yeah, they are beyond what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm for defunding them. I'm for defunding them if it results in lessening the power of police unions.
I wouldn't be for defunding the cops at this time.
Well, then their job is given to the county sheriffs while they rebuild their department, and you can take away the power of the police unions that exist to, like teachers unions. They're there to keep the people doing a bad job.
Yeah,
to some degree.
Support unions.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's the only way you can get rid of them, in my opinion. I mean,
all right, let's see here.
All right,
Cantillions, thank you, man.
Yeah,
of course, man. I appreciate it, Ralph.
All right, you have a good one. Oh, sorry, I cut you a little early. Seeing Alex, we'll see if she jumps back in. She better hurry though. Devi, go ahead. Lightning round. Last 3 callers. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesse, I'm a big fan of you, and I've followed you for about a year now. So thank you for all the entertainment and all the advice that you've given me.
And thank
but
you.
My main question is, what do you think of, why do you think there's so many LGBTQ people in Asian countries such as the Philippines and Taiwan? And do you think this has a resemblance to maybe the family situation that is over there?
100%. And I've talked to several of those people. It's because the men are weak. When the fathers are weak, then all these type of things will happen. But if he's a noble man, he loves us right, he's doing the right thing, you wouldn't see as much of that happening in anywhere really. But the men are weak. Men don't understand their role in life. And when they're weak, it leaves the women and children vulnerable to evil. And so it's because the men are weak.
All right, thank you.
Sunset
me, Ralph.
I
will do that.
I gotta ask Dick a question, man.
Yeah. Sure, you definitely can do that.
And then I want to ask you too.
Okay.
Should I ask Dick first or you?
Dick first, definitely.
What is a man?
A man? We've had this conversation. I think the last time you called in. A man is someone who takes all the responsibility for what happens to him. He leads by example. He's there to offer
when
leadership
you say he leads
and support.
By example, what do you mean?
He is the change that he wants to see in the world. He doesn't put the onus. He doesn't shove his responsibilities onto others. He takes them on himself.
Would he be a slut maker?
I'm sorry. Would he be a slut maker? Probably not, Jesse. That's more of a teen boy. Yeah.
He would leave by himself.
I knew it was going right back here. Yeah.
Would he turn down a fancy, huge wedding officiated by a man like Jesse Lee
Do we
Peterson?
split super chats at the wedding? Is that what we're gonna?
That's right. What's a man?
Miserable little pile of secrets.
A man argues online a lot. These are types of things that a man does.
A man's able to provide for himself and others, I think, is my definition.
But the welfare can do that.
Well, that's true. I don't know. I guess that's the end of my argument. No, I'm just kidding. No. I don't know. It takes responsibility. He mentioned that too. Takes responsibility for himself. Is able to provide for his, like I said, his family and stuff like that. Has a job
and does he lead the way?
Yeah, leads by example. Yeah, I think he mentioned that.
Would a slut maker lead the way?
Yeah, I mean, hey, I tried the marriage thing already, Jesse. I mean, it didn't work out. I got
So
divorced.
you're not going to do it again?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
How long you been divorced?
Like 3 months or so.
And what is love?
Oh, I don't know. Now you're really sounding like my ex-wife. Now I'm not sure. What is love? What would you say it is?
I want to hear what you say.
No, well, I don't know. What is it? I mean, you really care about somebody. You would give your life for them. You want to spend time with them. They make you happier. They improve your life. I guess that's kind of what I would think of. What would you say it is?
Amazing. What is love?
A neurochemical addiction that exists to protect children during their infancy because they can't feed themselves. Comes on strong and it leaves just as quickly. It's a scam invented by greeting card companies to sell holidays. It's a trick from women who are the devil.
And what is real love?
What is real love? It's finding the reflection of your own values in another person, so you can to empower both of you into the future.
Are you making this up?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, chat singing "Baby Don't Hurt Me" in the chat because of my ex-wife joke.
That's probably seeing traits of your parents that you care about or in someone else and seeing a future with them, I think.
Amazing.
What is it? How right do we get partial credit for our answers?
Ask your friend online right here. Isn't there someone online with us?
There's a few people.
No,
here
the one that co-hosting with you right now.
Yeah, there's Worski.
Oh,
here.
me?
Worski and
No,
Bibble.
you,
They
yeah,
all
you.
three
Who's that?
co-host actually. That's Andy Worski.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah.
What is love, Andy?
It's when you care about someone and you do anything for them, and they improve your life, you improve theirs. Yeah, I would say that.
Isn't that like an amazing question? And
Yeah.
there's a simple answer, but we don't hear it.
You know what, you were asking them, and I was like, you don't really sit back and think of it. It's just
Right.
like it comes to you, like you almost say "I love you" sometimes without even being 100% sure. Maybe it's that feeling at that moment or something. But yeah, when you step back and look at it as a whole, it does make you think of all the variables that make what love is. Yeah.
Amazing.
What about you, Bibble?
Wanting what's best for someone. You can't say doing anything for someone because you got to do what's best for them. Sometimes people want what they don't need and need what they don't want.
All right. Gator's muted, so I think he had to take a call or something.
Oh,
so,
okay. So you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I would like that. I really would.
Yes, please. That'd be
Love
great.
is not hating. When you don't have anger, you have love.
I love you, Ralph. Is that what this is?
I love you.
I love you guys.
If you
I
don't
love all of you.
If you don't have anger toward your fellow man, you love them. Meaning men and women, human being, period.
So you're talking about like love, not only in finding a partner,
Real
but also
love,
just love
real
in
love.
humanity, basically.
Yeah, period. Because you're going to love your wife, your enemy, everybody the same. And that was without the anger. You'll be honest, you'll speak up, you'll deal, but you won't be angry. You won't judge them.
So you're separating love
question.
from the like actually choosing to spend a life with someone. Though,
There's
right?
there's a phony love that brings men and women together.
The one he was
I
speaking
knew
of.
it. Yeah.
But that's not the real deal. That's a fallen love. That bring you together, but once you come together, you overcome that and you love each other with real love. No anger.
I have a question for you, JLP. Since you talk a lot about the Black community and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's been a topic today, do you feel that that community is lacking in what you call love?
100%.
Yeah.
Most
yeah,
black
I
people
can
have
see that.
no love. They don't love themselves. They don't love their families. They don't love white people. They have no love, without a doubt.
Yeah, I could see that definitely. Or their own communities.
Yeah. No, they don't.
Burning down their own buildings, their own shops, robbing, looting, beating up.
And killing one another, black on black crime. They have
exactly.
no love.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
All right, let's try Alex.
Excellent.
Alex again. Alex, I think it might work. Oh my God. So this is not. It's because she's calling in on the phone. I think, but she's trying to blame me. It's not my fault, but it's not her fault either. I'll say if it doesn't work. So we'll just leave it at that. I don't want any problems there, but we tried to get you in, Alex. So let's see if it.
Oh, my family's already making fun of me for my love answer, right?
That's love.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's the end of the callers. Let me read through these, and we'll let Jesse get out of here. Let's see. Colada Derek says, "Does Jesse know about the MC Jarbo song?"
I think we do.
You do? Okay, good. Let's see.
By the way, I let all the millennials do all my thinking for me. They do all. I'm just there with a message, but they
the
all,
pretty face in the front. Yeah,
they
exactly.
all make it happen.
RL Groipa says that dude really stole money from a crip. From a cripple, I guess? I don't know. BG White says women only make up 10% of the prison population, but make up 10% of the prison population, yeah, but make up 51% of the population. What are your thoughts on that, JLP?
I don't have any.
You don't have any thoughts on that?
No.
Do you think they're getting away with some shit, or
Women get away with more than men do.
yeah,
Without a doubt.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd agree. Happiest Camper says, "Good God, man, get to the point." Well, do you think that was really his plan the whole time to go with the ADL payoff? I don't even know.
I think
or was that
just
even a
separate.
payoff? I think he was
No.
going into another story about the ADL that was not. I don't know.
Yeah, he was on it. Yeah, like it wasn't. Like
I have
an
some
Andy
questions.
Kaufman thing.
If that was planned, it's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
it's not, yeah, exactly. Even Jesse's like, if that was planned, that was great. If not, I don't. It was good for me either way. All right, Philip J33 says, "Drunk as fuck, love y'all. Dick scream, please." Well, he screamed a lot. He doesn't scream like a man. Philip J33 says, "Hank wants to bone Flaggett." I don't know what that means.
Hope it's not about me.
Oh, Hank. Yeah,
They
maybe
call me Hank sometimes.
Oh, yeah, okay. I've seen that. That's right. I forgot about that. Max Hall says, "Hank, where is your White History Month shirt?"
Oh, I wore it yesterday. I didn't.
Yeah,
bring
he's
it
got
with
a different one. Stand up so I can read it.
Might not be the same.
Uniting the racists with truth instead of dividing them with lies. And it's got Jesse Lee Peterson up at the top. Very nice shirt, actually.
Yeah.
Where can they get that shirt?
That's
if it's still
also from rebuildingtheman.com/stores.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Max
Find
Hall,
it
I read that. BG White says, "Lock up more women. Men's lives matter." Grifton says, "Will Dick still be pro riot when they stop by his?" I guess he assumes house. Pyrus 777 with the Ninja Game.
Pro riot, send the cops in. I'm not the one keeping them back.
Philip J33 says, "Does this cracker care about? Does this cracker care about the people of color? What the fuck? I don't know. I couldn't. It was a typo there." I do. I'll say that definitely. Greg Anderson TKF says Hake and Ralph talked to Vaush. Vaush lost to both.
Nice.
I agree with that for sure. Shout out to Vaush too as well. Philip J33 says Shalom NJ. I don't know what that means either, but thank you. Base Cozy Poster says he's asking Jesse, is Stoicism cucked compared to Catholicism? I don't know if you have an opinion on that.
I don't.
I didn't think you
I have
did.
no idea what that
I
is.
did not figure that you really had
Yeah.
a foot in that debate either way. Dumpster Gassy says, need Ralph's opinion on smoking I'm not reading that because if it means what I think it means, I don't want it to mean that. Southern Dingo says you'll know real love when your wife gives you a child. And with that, let me make sure there's no entropy. Oh, there are a couple. He doesn't have any views, I don't think, on Catholicism. Or do you? I don't know.
No.
Yeah. I didn't think so. Uwu, hero, frero,
What is it?
Catholicism?
Yeah.
Catholic Church? Yeah.
The Pope.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think
The
of Catholics?
Pope is tick. Did you see that? The Pope was walking down this crowded road with these people wanted to say hello.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, hey, the Pope. He had on a beautiful gown.
That guy grabbed him? Is that what you're talking
and
about?
the lady grabbed him.
Yeah.
Smacked her.
Yeah.
The Pope is tick.
He was pissed off, wasn't he?
I wouldn't mess with the Pope.
He's from South America. He probably carries a blade too. You know,
I
he's
wouldn't doubt
Latino.
it.
Yeah, I think they're known to
Under
carry-
that dress.
Yeah. Let's see. Black
But
Phillip.
I do think that they have too many statues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many like
Yeah.
idol worship type
Yeah,
deal.
absolutely.
Yeah. I've heard that from my father back when I was growing up. Anyway, we won't get into that. I'm a Southern Baptist here.
That's right.
We won't get into that. Woo, that's another show altogether. Okay, this is Pharaoh Friend says, if Jesse had a mainstream show, racism would be over. Told a Hispanic guy at work I was racist. He didn't give a fuck. Also talked to a black Hebrew Israelite, worked with him. Those guys are fucking based and prophecy conspiracy pilled. Okay.
Yeah.
Black Phillip says, Ralph's show has been on fire since Vouch, but lay off the carbs. We need you another 40 years. Yes, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Dick, you look much better with the high and tight fade. Jesse, you somehow drink from the fountain of youth.
Amazing.
It is
Black
Black
don't
don't
crack.
crack. I knew it. I was about to say it myself.
That's right.
Okay, I think that's it. We're gonna go ahead. I guess we can kill the cameras. You want to say anything? Tell people where they can find you and all that stuff.
First of all, guys, thanks for having me on. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you so much for
it
coming
was
by.
so much fun.
I appreciate it.
I really am glad I came.
Oh,
I
thank
heard
you.
a whole
It was
lot of
excellent,
language
dude.
I haven't heard in years.
I
but-
apologize for that.
but
This
I
was our
understand
good
it.
behavior.
Yeah, you understand?
I totally understand it. But it was absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
And check out rebuildingtheman.com, rebuildingtheman.com/stores and all that good stuff. And my show is jlptalk.com Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific time.
You can also find them here on DLive.tv as well.
Yeah.
So thank you both. Hake, go ahead and tell them where they can find you too again. I know you already said it, but say it again.
TheHakeReport.com. I'm live Sunday through Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Appreciate it.
Very good. I think that's it. Thank you. Let me go through. Let me make sure. Oh, Worski's still here. DLive.tv/subculture. I know he'll be doing something after.
Nice.
Right
the
after.
stream.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the trans stuff in what do you call it? Last of Us 2, as well as
Yeah, please talk about
Delphine.
that.
We're gonna be doing deep dive. It's gonna be. It's
I'm
pretty
sure you'll be
grimy
doing
stuff,
a deep
so,
dive
yeah,
into
check me out
Belle
after this
Delphine.
show.
The deepest of
Hey,
dives.
JLP.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, JLP. You know, it's funny. I'm looking at your shirt, White History Month. I actually am. I'm making shirts myself, and one a shirt of mine is very similar to yours. But instead of saying White History Month, it just says White Power on it.
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Nice. I don't know what that means.
I'll see you all
Worski,
later.
get
Yeah,
out of
come check
here.
out my show.
Nice idea, though.
Yeah. Bibble, go ahead, sir.
Bibble, or it's dlive.tv/Bibble, youtube.com/Bibble, @RealBibble on Twitter. Thank you for coming, JLP. I really
thanks
enjoyed
for
it.
having me. It was fun. I
Thank you,
enjoyed
man.
it.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
sir.
amazing.
Thank you, Bibble. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Also, this mic, you got to replace the battery in this, Dick, because it's periodically
cutting out.
dying. Yeah,
Had a lot of liquor spilled on it in the last couple days.
Alex, let's try one more time.
Hello.
Oh, wow. That was
Amazing.
literally the last chance. Go ahead, Alex. Yes,
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Okay.
I can tell.
First of all, I just want to say that everybody needs to leave Andy alone with respect to the fapping, because we all know what happened last time Venti tried to intervene. It was like the start of his multi-year downward spiral that culminated in Miami, and all that stuff. Stay back.
Yeah.
And for Jesse, I
Yes.
wanted to ask him, since at the present moment, it seems like most young women are pushed towards careers and getting advanced degrees and taking on a ton of student loan debt, and almost shame for wanting to have a more traditional family life,
Yeah.
while men are almost driven towards a more feminine role. And how do you think, given your sort of beliefs about how families should be and how we should move towards more traditional family structures, how do you think we should sort of undo all the damage that we've done, or is it just a lost cause at this point?
No, it's not a lost cause yet. We need to become good examples of it, and we need to start talking about it. There need to be conversation about the real problem, and that is the lack of family. Men and women got to start getting married again and raising their children in the right way to go, and they will start to see the world get better. We need to start having a conversation. I noticed even with this riot that's going on, and now they're talking about solutions, there's no conversation about families. And the blacks are suffering because they don't have families, and now it's happening to the white community and others. But we got to start a conversation about the real deal, and that is getting married. You just heard Dick tonight say that he's going to.
Oh, I've heard.
He's going to get married now at my church.
At your church.
I know.
And we're gonna promote it on the Killstream for weeks and weeks
That's
and weeks. Build it up.
It's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
live
come
streamed,
here,
right?
put the
It's gonna
instead
be-
of the Keem Park hoodie, I'm gonna be wearing a nice suit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear a dress. With a big veil on it. This is man-on-man violence.
It
This
won't
is
be
men-
white though. I
men
know
trying
that.
to keep each other.
But we need to have a dialogue about the order of the family again, and we need to start seeing people get married and be good examples.
How do you think we move towards that, though, when everything in society is telling girls, you have to become a doctor or a lawyer, an engineer, go into STEM, do this, do that, and they're coming out of some mediocre college with hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt
Right.
most of the time.
Yeah. I did a lot of speaking at public schools in LA, Crenshaw High and Jefferson, a lot of schools, and we talked about the family. And I found out that girls want fathers. They're yearning for their father's love. And instead, they end up getting screwed by guys who pretend like that they love them. And so just for them to hear it, some of the girls will start looking, they don't go into the education thing. They try to live right and get married and do it the right way, because that's what the girls are looking for, is the love of a father. So we need to start having a conversation about it, educating the kids about it.
Seems like a lofty task given the liberal ideals in the education system
I know,
today.
but good will overcome evil. So if we stand up for what is right, be right, and do right, we can defeat this. It's not over yet. It's just not over. So I wouldn't think that way about it.
You hear that, Dick?
Oh yeah, I heard it.
7 years.
Thank you, Alex.
We need to fix monetary policy before I can get married. In the Federal
Don't worry,
Reserve first.
I'll handle the prenup, and Jesse will take care of the wedding.
Is this? Did you wear that white dress to cause this? Is that why you're wearing that white dress
She
tonight?
literally is wearing
You
a
put
white
that with your treachery,
flowing
with
white
your
dress,
woman
too.
treachery. You put these
That's
ideas in
right.
Jesse's head.
Dressed to the
You're
nines.
sneaky and manipulative. You didn't learn
Hey,
that yet?
I've been trying to convince women they can't do shit for a long time. It's not my fault.
All right, Alex. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching the Killstream. Thank you to Jesse Lee Peterson,
It was
to
amazing.
Hake, to the social media guy, Chris, right? That's
Yeah.
right.
His beautiful
Thank you, the
mouth.
whitest man of all time. Thank you to Dick Masterson, 80s Girl, everyone, Andy Worski, Bibble,
Yeah.
Gator, everybody else that I forgot. Did I forget somebody? Peyton called in. Shout out to
It's
her.
me, Gator. I'm
God,
riding around with my
there he
roommate
is.
right now. He got a
There
new car.
he is. How could I ever forget Gator? Killstream.live. He's been doing a great job over there. Shout out to him as well. I think that's about it. I'm going to hit this song. If I can find it, let's see. You would think, Dick, after all this time.
Yeah.
All this time I would have it pulled up, but I didn't. There it is. Goodbye. But I still have to mute the mic, so hold on before you start talking.
Want a peacefully, some said the Killstream. They trying to peacefully, some said the Killstream. The other night, friends, when I went to him, I saw the Killstream had been struck down again. Secret flags and reports, but we all know who's to blame. Can't afford the retort. Jihadi Jarbo's his name. Now you won't take them round, or all them channels you strike. So just delete your account. I'm sure there's boulders to find.